sleeping anyway, so it's fine. Hello, everybody.
They were gonna say incapacitated.
Just knock the fuck out.
The fuck out.
Hello.
Like she got stabbed in the gut by a murder poisonous sword.
I threw hands with them, don't worry.
Welcome back, everybody, to Whispers of Hope, our Legend of Zelda Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I am the DM Zom. Good to be back after our short break here. That was 2 weeks or so. Was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks? I don't remember. Either way, it was a long break, so we're good to be back. We'll do our
Christmas.
Exactly. All the holiday stuff. I'll just do our short intros as usual, starting with Vivra, who is slightly sick, so.
You know who I am. Hello.
No, I don't. Who are you?
Seen you alive.
Who am I?
Someone else introduced me.
Is our sickly, dying Twili, Vivra.
I
Who's our druid?
decided to go method acting.
And that's what she
And die. Oh, great.
almost died.
That's
Sorry.
some method acting.
Yeah, almost
Holy
died.
shit.
Almost. Anyway, yes. Wythr, you're next.
I'm Jaxi. I play Wythr. You know me also.
Dying
You know all of us.
all the time.
That's it.
Akari.
Sky, CeruleanxIris, or CeruleanxIris, depending on things. Sorry, CeruleanxIris. I play Akari, the Shiekah rogue. I'm recovering from the flu.
Everybody's dying. Velkorin. Oh,
I'm AlistairForgall. I play Velkorin. I am not sick.
for once.
For
Good
once.
for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's normally
Shut
he's normally the sick one. And Toto.
Hi, I'm Toto.
Also not sick.
Perfect.
And again, I'm Zom. I'm the Dungeon Master for the campaign. And yeah, I guess the first thing I'll do, our inspiration for the day, the 3. So Akari, you get it today.
Oh boy.
Oh. So yeah, just kind of a small recap of what happened last session, if I can remember what happened. We finished off they finished off the fight with the Knight Commander Rotan. Just barely, almost losing Vivra to the cursed sword that he had. Had plenty of necrotic damage on it. I think she had 3 max health by the end of the fight there, so she got very close to being taken out. But
That is correct.
everybody survived, luckily. Velkorin and Akari took the head of Rotan, and everybody kind of went back to the inn to rest up after the intense fight that they just had. During the night, Wythr had seen Granny walking around near where the mansion is, where they wanted to go, so they decided to investigate and see what Granny was up to, and kind of made their way over there with everybody except for Vivra, who is understandably resting after almost dying. So currently we have everybody else in the party except for Vivra currently while they are resting. And then we ended off with them entering the mansion. So, get back right into that. Put music. No, I am bored today, so we're gonna roll for what? Why not?
Yay.
I had to roll for the other thing too. You get thunderstorm today.
Ooh. I love that.
Technically, as you guys started to walk in, you can hear the low rumbles in the background.
A
Then this rain started.
thunderstorm? Of all things.
Of all things.
Rough weather.
I imagine if Vivra was terrified of thunderstorms, so she couldn't sleep.
Oh,
She
you don't
is at the
mention
point of being so tired that she can't even hear
that. Oh. It doesn't mean her sleep is nice.
This is true. He's like, baby.
As long as it's working for the viewers, that's fine.
I know, that's what I'm trying to get. Your turn. Oh, yep, there. Bad. There we go. Now there's rain ambience in the background too.
Oh.
Alright, so just get back into it right away. As you guys had entered the mansion that you were in before with Granny, I believe I mentioned like the initial feel as you entered the building is you kind of felt that slight sense of hostile nature towards you, and then after a couple seconds it goes away, realizing it's you guys entering the building again. And you are free to roam the building. House. They have pictures. So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Wythr watches what Granny and Velkorin do.
Granny is just kind of looking around for the most part, kind of staying towards the back. Parts. Everybody else.
I will just start heading up.
Or the girls' room would have been upstairs in that back room again. Or so you guys will make your way upstairs into the back room where you met with the spirit of the girl beforehand. And like as you enter, you see that all the green lights that you've seen around the house, they shift over to the red light instead of the green light, and in front of you at the, we'll say on the bed this time, the bluish green, or the red flame with blue flickers as the spirit of the girl appears in front of you guys. And she just looks up at you guys as she's sitting on the bed. You're back.
Just for my own sanity,
Yep.
we had we got the soul in the body, right?
You took the head of the body.
Yeah, but we also have the post soul, right?
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm. Rotans.
Yeah.
Can I hold the head?
And then we got the head. I remember
You had
cutting
the
off
head.
the head. That
Yeah.
part was me. Who had the bottle?
You.
Oh, I have all of it?
I think so.
Can I hold the head?
Oh yes, you and so it's all of us except for Vivra.
Yeah, I've got Grand Soul in Wither's bottle.
Okay.
And I got a dickweed's head.
Dickweeds.
Okay.
That checks out.
I will pull out the Grand Soul and put it. Is there a desk in here? I can't remember what the room. I'll set it on the desk.
She doesn't seem to react to the soul, as far as you can notice. Looks like we had lost Akari. Oh, they're the back. Never mind.
Discord had a nice
Yep,
little.
I see that.
I saw it disappear and I was like,
Yeah, she doesn't seem to react. I will say that you, Wythr and Akari do notice that Granny did kind of look shocked when you put the jar down. Granny's just kind of in the background as well, kind of letting you guys do your thing, but is also in the room.
if I remember right, made Akari come with her hood and mask on, so she'll just kind of stand there and keep a side eye on the granny.
Mm-hmm.
So she didn't really react to it.
She had kind of a shocked look when you put it down.
Like Granny did, but
the girl did not really react to it.
I'll pull out the dickweed's head. And I will set it on the thing, and I will unwrap it.
As soon as she's watching you as you unwrap the head, and as soon as the head is revealed all the way, you see the lights that are glowing red currently, all the candles, they flicker to that green, and you can feel that sense of bloodlust come back as she looks at the head. And
He's dead.
as a matter of fact, you just see the head all of a sudden
Turn into flames.
ignite into flames.
Hey!
In the same color as like she was when it actually looks identical to the pole soul that's right next to you, and then the head burns up and disappears.
Hey.
And then you feel that sense of bloodlust goes away again, and the candles calm back down into a nice warm orange glow like a normal flame. And it just the sense of like even when there wasn't a hostile nature in the room, you could just feel the tension in the room all the time while you were there. That has just gone away. There's just like the true silent calm for a second in the room. And at this point she steps up. She says, I didn't think anybody would do anything about him. I'm very thankful.
We did a murder.
Wythr shifts a little bit uncomfortably at
Yep.
Toto.
Like,
She's like noticing a bit of a pattern happening at this point.
Everybody's getting this side.
We all agreed to take care of him, so we made sure that we spent the time and did as we said. One of our members currently is not here, but she would also agree that it had to be done.
No. Either way, I thank you for not going back on your word and dealing with him. Finally have a chance to be relieved that he won't hurt anybody else. Oh, and like as she's talking, Granny does step forward to the girl. And weirdly enough, the girl doesn't really react to Granny. And then Granny just kind of puts her hand up and puts it on the spirit's cheek, which surprisingly, you would think you wouldn't be able to touch a spirit, but it seems like Granny's hand touches the spirit, no problem. And she just looks at this little girl and is like, you poor thing have suffered for so long. I'm glad these guys have helped you get a sense of relief. But it's time to go now. Your last regret is gone. So you can say what you need to say, but it's time to go now. And just, the sweet grandma smile as she looks and then puts her hand away and walks off to the side to let the girl finish whatever she needs to say. And the girl just smiles softly. This is the first time you've actually seen the young girl smile, and just looks at all of you again and says, again, I can't thank you enough for all of you that you helped me with this. My family can finally rest now. I guess if you need to ask me anything about this before I go, this would be your time to do it. And you can kind of see that the flickering, her red hair is starting to shift to that blue color, the same as the rest of her skin.
Do we have any more questions for her? Do you guys have any more questions for her?
Wythr's body language just looks somewhat tense, and she's keeping a distance from all of this. And she keeps, she's really paying attention and watching Granny a lot, but she's silent otherwise.
So I believe the main reason we were here was to investigate for the guy because we didn't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
And then After that,
you kind of figured out that he was involved with this girl.
and we wanted to make sure she could be at peace.
Right. She was assumed to be killed by Rotan for whatever reason. This is kind of your chance to learn about that if you guys are interested. If not, no big deal.
He's dead.
Interrogation starts.
Fair enough.
I kind of forgot last time I asked you, when I look at the Poe soul, do I know that it's a spirit or no?
Remember what I said with it.
Because I can't remember what we decided on if
You
I knew
knew
about that or not.
that you know of the creature that a Poe is, but not the Poe soul itself. Like you've seen a normal enemy, like an enemy creature Poe before, but you didn't realize, like, you could probably put two and two together but as far as you know that a Poe is a lingering spirit or a lingering vengeful spirit, whereas this is obviously not to that same level, so I guess you could take the connotation that they might not be the same as what you think a Poe is.
Okay, so I think at this point, Wither would probably like try to make an insight check or something to like discern if like what this little glowy wisp thing is based on like the suspicious context clues around it. So can I
Yeah.
do
Sure.
insight or would
Yeah,
you
that'd
say
be insight.
okay. Oh god. Back to my
And a 3.
usual not rolling above a 10. So that's a 9 plus.
Like I said, whether we'll try again next year.
But it's okay because I have a plus 9.
There you go.
So that's 18.
Yeah, I mean,
Next time.
Task failed successfully.
thinking about it enough now at this point, like, you can tell, like, the times you've seen a Poe, it's always a lesser Poe, so just a normal, angry, and vengeful spirit, whereas this is obviously a much stronger version of that. Whether or not this must have been a person who was very powerful in the other life, or they've been just around for so long that they've gained power, or some other thing is involved, but you could at least understand that this is the spirit of somebody who died but couldn't pass on because of their regrets.
Okay, and it's just in the bottle on the desk, right?
Yes.
Okay, she's gonna watch that carefully.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the girl just looks. If you have no questions, then I think, as this woman has told me, it's time for me to go. And as she says that, Granny, you can see out of Granny's back, she pulls out a viola and starts to play a song that everybody in the room has a sudden feeling of just calm as she's playing it. And then the little girl, you just see her smile, and then as her form just kind of shifts to that blue tone it was before, and then she shifts back down into like the little blue spirit like you saw that came out of Rotan's mouth after you had killed him, and then it fades away, and you see the two candies that Velkorin had given her drop to the floor where she was standing.
My candies!
5-second rule quick.
No, I'm gonna let them stay here. They can stay here. They were a gift for her.
Aw.
But like I said, so Granny is...
I pick one up and eat it.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Granny is
Made my
playing...
heart stop.
Granny just seems to continue to play the song for a while, just to kind of... As you can tell that the song is helping. From... I know at least three of you have fairly high passive insight, as well as the perception. Yeah, double checking.
Do I
Two
recognize
of
this
you.
song?
You don't recognize the song itself, no?
Okay.
There's
But-
a Mario song in a Zelda game.
No.
I can make it happen. Turn on alerts.
No, you can't. I turned it off. One second. And then just for again, Velkorin, Wythr, and Akari, you would notice that, especially so for Velkorin, that something fell down upstairs. The candies give off a different feel, and they look different than they were when Velkorin gave her the candies.
Oh, now I need to investigate these
Yeah.
candies. What the hell happened to the candy?
They're +1 candies now.
Yeah,
One
let's go.
candy. They heal you 1 hit point when you eat them.
They're
No.
good berries.
Yeah, if you choose to investigate them, go for it. I will tell you what they are in a minute here. Are you gonna pick them up?
Yeah, I'll pick them up.
Okay. You notice that both the candies have kind of shifted from, because obviously before they were like hard candies, right?
Yeah.
That you would just suck on. You can see that they've almost like solidified and look like pearls now.
They're pearls?
They look like pearls, but in the shape of whatever candy that they were before.
So I don't need to roll this investigation check to figure that out? Is there anything else different about them?
You can roll an investigation, and I'll give you more off of that.
It would be an 18.
18. Yeah, you can feel a vibe that there's magic attached to these pearls now. Not really sure what, but
I have to Arcana check them?
you can if you want to.
Okay. Ooh. That's good. That's a 19.
19. Just to add on, one of the pearls looks more like this a sunset dusk color, whereas the other one looks more like a moon pearl. And we got a 19. I will say the more dusk colored looking one you recognize as, like, you look over it a few more times and start to recognize that this is a pearl of power.
Oh.
So, once per long rest, you can restore a spell slot up to level 3.
Is that what both of them are, or just the one?
That's just the one that you could understand. The other one is you don't recognize.
Oh. Okay. I will add a Pearl of Power. Wait. Who do we have that are all casters here? There's me and
Hi.
Vivra.
You, Vivra, and
Toto.
Toto.
Okay. Okay, and we don't know what the other one is?
Yeah, you're not sure.
Okay.
Not something.
Um,
Not something you've seen before.
Toto, how often do you cast spells?
Oh, not often. Depends on the situation.
Okay. I run out really fast. I'll have to ask Vivra when we get to Vivra, because I think Vivra is more so bee-shaping or wild-shaping.
I cast spells all the time.
You cast Stab,
You shut your mouth.
Exactly.
and then I cast Offhand Stab.
In pretty much
Yep.
every fight, the more recent ones especially, she's casted spells at least once.
Really? Okay. But you're never, like, running out, right?
She hasn't yet because she, like you said, she usually B shapes first.
Yeah.
And then uses her spells, unless her spells are more useful.
Okay.
Right.
Then I will hold on to that for now. And then unknown
Just write Moon Pearl.
moon pearl.
You have someone that I can identify it and go from there, but well, hold off on that. But anyways, after you pick up the pearls, Granny finishes her song that she was using on her viola. Like I said, everybody after throughout while she was playing the song, all of you guys just have a sense of calming. Just oddly, everybody feels sad, just content currently. So more so, even if everybody felt somewhat anxious before or any kind of, essentially it's like a calm emotion spell just was cast on all of you.
Wythr has a couple of tears rolling down her shadowed face.
After a couple minutes, Granny finishes off her song finally, and that sense of calm doesn't leave anybody, and she just looks up at all of you and smiles and says that was a very good thing that you all did to help this poor girl and her family. I've been trying to help this girl for a long time, but she was so angry I couldn't get close to her. But I'm sure you have questions, though.
Toto awkwardly pats Wythr. There, don't be crying.
She's sort of not necessarily spaced out, but she's not quite in the moment right now. She's very calm and still and just standing relaxed there.
She's in her head.
I guess, do you go around helping people often? Or these spirits often?
Again, she's just kind of the sweet smile that, the grandma smile that everybody has, that everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, frankly, that's my job. I tend to stick to newer adventures most of the time, because those are the ones most at risk. But even when they do, I'm here to help them. Actually do have a question. The soul that you have remaining, I don't know if you know anything about these souls and how they work, but I would like to help that soul move on as well, if you want. But that is up to you.
I'm okay with that. I don't really see a reason why we need to keep it.
I'll even make it worth your while.
Ooh. Now you're talking. That's out of character.
I know.
Well.
She just pauses for a moment. If you give me that spirit, then I'll teach you the song that I just played that will help ease any other vengeful spirits, or just
Yeah, you can use it
everyone
on
needs to
Vivra.
calm down.
Can I do an insight check, because Granny said she'd help it move on? I want to know if she's actually gonna help it move on, or if she's
Yes.
doing something else with it.
Yeah, you can do an insight check.
Hey, last time I was trusted Grandma, she totally poisoned me from her well.
I did not.
Akari's just uninformed with all this and just watching.
I rolled a 7 this time.
Rolled a
Plus
7.
9 is 16.
16. Yeah, I mean, she shows no sign of dishonesty when she says that she helps the spirits move on. But, I mean, you get a slight inkling that she's not telling the whole story of it, but nothing malicious from what she's saying.
Withers seems to kind of come back to reality a bit and looks at Granny. What do you do with it?
Put it simply, I ease their regrets and help them move on. It's my job to help spirits move on.
The flare of her eyes is narrowed a bit, just silently staring at Granny, but that's all she says for now.
She actually walks up to you and puts her hand on your cheek and wipes away your tears that were on there, and just gives you a small calming smile, and just says, just help them move on to where they need to go. Steps back again.
She flinches a little bit at first, but lets her touch her. And she says, treat them with respect.
Of course, dear. That is my whole plan.
And she looks down and she's silent again.
Turns back to the group again and is waiting for your decision.
Do we have a reason to keep this thing?
You shouldn't keep it.
Well, then you heard her.
Yeah.
You can take it.
Granny slowly walks up to the spirit and pops the cork and lets the spirit come out. And she holds it into her hand. And instead of playing her instrument this time, she's just humming the same tune that she was playing. And the same thing, you see the red, angry red that's in the flame starts to die down to a blue before the spirit fades away again.
This guy doesn't even get like the full music show, just gets a hum.
Yep.
Damn.
Do we know that was like his soul or like
You who do
a
not.
soul he took from someone else? Because there were others too that we didn't catch in a bottle.
You do not know.
Oh yeah, all we know is this is a soul that came out of him.
Yes.
Okay,
correct.
yeah.
You don't know if it was his soul or if it was a soul that he absorbed or anything. You just know that there was a soul within him that came out when he died. And then Granny helped it move on now. And she just kind of sighs softly and looks up at all of you and says, all right, well, I will, whoever wants me to teach the song to, I can teach it to.
Wither steps
Akari raises
forward.
a hand.
Let's say the two. Definitely not going to be me.
Yeah, it's almost like you're missing your instrument for some reason.
You can have it back if you ask.
No, like I don't want to know what it is.
I know, I'm just being a smartass.
Oh yeah, will we be able to pass this information on
Yes,
to Vivra
most-
later? Okay, good.
Most likely. She's essentially going to give you the basics of the spell, and then after you practice it a certain amount of times, then you'll have it memorized, where you won't have to make a check to see if you perform it properly.
Teach me
Okay.
your musical ways.
And I don't think I took my daily proficiency yet today since we rested, right? Did I?
Sybil,
We haven't rested.
technically have not rested since the fight.
Oh, okay, okay.
The only one who was asleep was. Well, everybody was asleep besides you.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was some sleep before between the
It
fight and
wasn't.
this.
The only one who didn't sleep was Wythr.
Okay.
But we didn't like get a long's rest worth of sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Then I have whatever it was yesterday, which I think was intimidation.
Intimidate the song into memorizing.
Yeah, so
Intimidate.
the two, Wythr and Akari, you guys are stepping forward. She has her
Toto,
viola.
I think, asked for it too.
Yes.
Oh, does Toto have an instrument?
No.
Okay.
I can hand.
Well,
I'll hand Toto the extra ocarina that I have.
Is that my ocarina?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm gonna eat it.
Ow!
Oh.
Just because it says it's a
Instant
sweet
regret.
potato ocarina doesn't mean you can eat it. So yeah, after starts the song again, and you all can get the sense now that you're more actively paying attention, trying to learn the song. You can feel the magic that's coming off of her, coming off the strings of her viola as she's playing. So the three that are attempting to learn it, I want the three of you to do a performance check.
Okay.
Oh my. D20.
Oh boy.
The DC isn't that high, but it's just to initially learn the song.
Okay, cool. 18 total.
You're good.
First roll with the new dice. Hold on.
Let's go soccer and dice. Ow.
14.
Performance, right?
Yes. 13, that works as well.
That's a 13.
13. So you all have no problem learning the song. You listen to her play it for a couple minutes just to pick up the tune in your head. And then she stops and looks at the rest of you to pick up where she stopped. And you all relatively don't have any issue picking up where she left off. So the three of you will now know the Song of Healing, which is actually once per long rest you can use the Calm Emotion spell. It will have additional effects on spirits, but you won't know what that is until you it depends on the spirit that you use it against.
Okay. Don't I know that song though?
It says a different one than the one you know.
Okay. Okay.
They're both technically songs of healing, but it's a different one.
Okay. Okay.
So, like I said, it'll be once per long rest, and it's a Calm Emotion spell on normal people, and then it'll have an additional effect on a spirit, and then it depends on the spirit that'll have the effect. And essentially how I'll have you guys do it is whenever you play it, you'll make a performance check, and on the third success, you'll have it memorized, and then you won't have to worry about the performance check anymore after that point. So. So after a few minutes, all three of you get the song down in your head and are able to play it off a little bit. And as you all finish off, everybody has their sense of calm in the room, and Granny just smiles up at all of you and says, I couldn't have taught you guys better. You had no problem picking it up. Usually takes a couple times, but glad you guys were able to pick up on it easily.
Wythr nods slowly.
And then to answer your question, this is most likely you'd be able to pass it on to somebody else now that you understand the magic behind the spell and what it does.
Okay.
So it's something you could pass on to somebody else.
Because we, as a group, we know that, like,
Yes.
Vivra likes music, so
Yes.
she would probably want to know it.
I know. But yeah, it's essentially Like if you hear a song that has a magical effect towards it, until you understand the mechanics of the spell, you wouldn't be able to teach somebody else the magic behind it, at least.
It'd be like somebody playing, Rick Astley and not knowing the power of Rick Roll.
Sure.
It's the same thing.
But anyways, yeah. So after a couple minutes, like I said, after everybody's learned it, and she's just smiling happy at you and says, "Well, my business is here is finished. If you have questions for me, if you want to know more about these spirits, I can certainly give you a little time. I have some time to burn for this night, but otherwise I need to get going. But or if you want to know more about me in general, I guess that's also an option. I'm sure showing you this can raise some questions, but up to you."
How are you?
Me? What do you mean?
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm great.
Okay, good.
Gives you a gram of candy.
I'm another.
Would be anybody's chance to ask Granny stuff if you want. If not, then no big deal, and we'll finish off.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to ask her.
Wither wants to ask her a lot of questions, but like,
Wither can't speak.
well, not as much as everyone else. And she doesn't really want to have this conversation in front of everyone.
Remember, I can help you. My eyes.
Wither
True.
says, "Will we have an opportunity to speak with you again?"
And she just smiles, says, "I'm always around. All you have to do is look."
Suspicious. Okay.
She just smiles. She knows you totally don't believe what she's saying, but
Wither just slowly nods and steps back.
I guess with your passive insight, you can tell that she's kind of... It's true when she's saying that, but there's more to that.
Right.
Always watch.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, also just as an extra part, I forgot to mention, when the first spirit, the girl, when she faded away, all the lights of the candles finally went out. So the only room with light within the room is from the moon, which ironically can't be shown right now because it's raining. So it's dark.
I'm invisible.
Yep, you disappeared.
The
Camera's
lights
like,
go out
where'd it
and
go?
Velkorin's gone.
Velkorin's gone.
Oh, great.
So yeah.
Wither looks around and she'll start kind of like gently reaching her hand out to where Velkorin was to like see if she can figure out that he's still there or if he's left.
I haven't
I
moved.
pet Wither with the
Just say,
arcana.
if he hasn't moved, then poof. You feel.
Okay. He
You
has a
still
bunch
can't
of
see me.
you have
What'd
a
he
bunch
say?
of like ropes and like strings and belts and stuff on your outfit, right?
You're holding onto his sleeve.
Okay, sure. The sleeve. Wither will just hold on to the corner of your sleeve. Unless you like try to get away, she'll let you go.
No, that's fine.
Nice lady. Yeah, so if you don't have any questions for Granny, then she'll just say, all right, well, like I said.
Can you be my grandma?
Oh,
Above table, above table.
above table. Honey, I'm everyone's grandmother.
You have to preface with above table. You can't just.
Well, they did.
She did after it.
Yeah.
They did after it.
That's not a preface. That's a postscript.
Postfist.
It's fine.
No fun allowed.
It's fine. It's fine. We're good.
Fun. What is this? This is real life.
This is real life
This
D&D.
is real life D&D.
Okay. Okay. I am assuming nobody has any questions for Granny, so
Nope.
we will.
I'll ask her questions another time
That's fine.
in private.
Right.
Don't you?
Yeah. So we'll just say everybody makes their way back to the end. I assume everybody's just gonna wanna go to bed. I guess tell everybody split off to where they want to go, or check on Vivra, whatever you want to do.
She's dead.
She's dead. Well, damn.
Well,
Oh, damn, she perished.
Rolling death saves this whole time.
You guys forgot that there was poison damage attached there that you didn't know about.
Oh no.
Oh, well, time to play the Song of Healing. See what it does. Murder.
She's already dead, but she's a calm dead.
Wythr looks around and she looks in the general direction where Velkorin would be, and at the rest of the party says, "We should go back to Vivra."
What? No, she's fine.
Almost died from necrotic damage. It's no big deal.
Wythr will gently take Toto's hand and like swap her own hand with Toto's. So now Toto is holding Velkorin's sleeve, and Wythr will start walking back to the inn.
Oh, hello, mother. Oh, hello, father.
Yeah.
Just...
all right. Well, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Dad.
Okay, where's everybody split off in the rooms?
Wythr would be a little bit ahead of people heading down the stairs,
Mhm.
probably. Oh, you mean at the
I mean,
inn?
at the end, yeah. Where's
Oh,
where?
what
How
was
are we
it?
separated? At least tonight.
Wythr will go
whether or not you
into
change.
whichever room has less people in it. Wait, no, we're a group of 5. That doesn't work. I am the tiebreaker.
I mean, you could see who goes where, and then depending.
Yeah. Wythr will take whichever room Velkorin is not in tonight, because usually we're the 2 that take watch on stuff.
Okay.
Or Akari will probably be in the same room as Velkorin, so that has 2 observant people in one room. Wythr will go to the other room.
Because yeah, at this point it's been usually me and Akari, and then
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The deep lore of who's in what room continues.
Okay, fine. I needed it for a reason. Jeez. Okay.
We'll never know the answer.
So yeah. So
Toto will.
Viver's been in the same room every night, just
Yeah.
so you guys know. She's the one constant. in
One
this
constant.
group of thing people.
Toto will spend a night with Akari for once.
all right. There you go. So yeah, we got Velkorin, Toto, and Akari in the one room, Vivra and Wythr in the other room. You guys are gonna sleep for the evening, I assume, unless you have something else you got to do. If not,
Same as usual. Wythr sleeps the minimum amount
Playing
she has
games
to,
on my iPad.
yeah, that's fair.
and keeps an eye out the rest.
Okay. After
Rose camera suddenly has Snake on it.
after about 3 hours into the night, Velkorin, you feel somebody tap on your mask.
Let's say Akari's sleeping on the windowsill, if that matters.
Yep.
okay. I look at who is tapping on my mask.
You can't see anything. You just hear a hushed whisper say, "Come outside."
I guess I will go outside,
You
but
do recognize the
I will
voice.
try to be sneaky about it,
Yes.
and I don't think that will work. I will be sneaky for one person, but not the other person.
I think that your passives technically don't apply if you're unconscious.
True.
Yes.
Yeah,
That would be the
it
case.
should be alright.
So 20.
Yeah. I'll say you are able to successfully get out the door without making any noise. You've done it a few times before. So no issue. After you get outside, you see the person who was talking to you now appears. And it looks like a middle-aged Hylian man that has white hair, red eyes, and a scar on their eye. Very similar to Impa that you talked to before, but not quite the same. They speak to you and they... I take it you had no problems with your mission?
Nothing of note.
And is he gone?
I would have evidence to show you, but it was also destroyed. But yes.
Where's the body, so to say?
We buried him, right?
I don't remember what you guys did.
I think Wythr hid the bodies.
Off the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wythr pulled them off the road and hid them. Didn't you burn something too, or was that something else? I mean, we
I
had
don't
the
know. I
firewall,
didn't
so
burn
some of
anything.
them are charred.
Yeah. The bodies are moved off the road. I mean, I would know where Wythr did it, so I would point out like wherever Wythr put them. I don't know, but Velkorin does.
Mm-hmm. And then, okay, obviously, if you haven't put two and two together, this is Impa, but disguised currently.
Yeah.
For everybody else who, if I'm not good enough at explaining, this is Impa just disguised currently.
But you'll find that some of them were. I know none of his men survived.
Unfortunate.
And that's not due to us. That was due to him stabbing them in the back.
They just sigh and like, yep, that checks out. Unfortunate that we couldn't spare them, but it is what it is, I guess.
But he is taken care of. The house as well will no longer cause an issue for you all. I would say to have somebody you trust go in and clean out or do a thorough investigation as well of the house now that you can get somebody in it. But there are some bodies still left. They just need to be respected.
They nod and understandable. Now, I suppose the next question would be your reward. Obviously, you deserve something for this. I guess where we'll start is, what did he offer you? Do his job.
Double what he was doing it if we could get it done in a day for investigating, clearing out the manor.
You remember?
Or he gave us 3 days for double.
You remember the number I gave you?
No.
I know, I was like, I don't remember any of this.
We were at the bar. That's all I
want
remember.
to say it was...
And I made him agree to double. And then he scoffed at me and said, whatever, do it. And then I'm like, all right, bet.
It was double upon completion.
Yep.
I remember that part. And I think he offered...
I didn't write it down either.
I think it was 1,000 per person. And then if you completed it, he was going to double it.
Yeah.
Or that was your persuasion.
We have an ad.
You have an ad. Okay. So
as a
this is
heads up
perfect
for-
why for me to think about what it was. I'm pretty sure it was he offered 1,000 and then you persuaded him to do double upon completion.
Yep.
I think. Okay.
If not, it was
Sounds familiar.
It was like 2.5, 3 months ago. So who knows?
Yeah,
We've been
I
in this
know.
town for a long time.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And I'm trying to bullshit for a couple seconds here to get out of the
You
ad.
should write that down.
Right?
I'm pretty sure it was 1,000 per person.
I was like, psh, nah.
Nah. figured, money would be important, that you guys would remember how much you're getting rewarded for.
Gotta be honest, I didn't write it down because I was like, Alistair will for sure write this down.
I didn't negotiate.
Everybody
I
was like,
expected-
yeah, this one person will write it down, and then didn't.
I expected the DM to remember how much they
I'm pretty
offered
sure.
us.
I'm pretty sure it was
Thought
1,000.
you knew what was going on.
I
I thought
also
you
didn't
knew.
I thought you
At the same time, I
knew.
also didn't expect him to be the overall bad guy of the area.
That is true. Okay.
I knew he was a dick. I just didn't expect him to be the overall bad guy.
I
He
gotta
is
be
a dick.
honest, I was sus from the start, so that's a very proud moment for me here.
You're also sus for like the wrong reason, though.
But was I truly wrong? Listen,
Yes.
ask failed successfully. It doesn't matter that
Failed successfully.
it doesn't matter that it started wrong. The point is I got the right answer.
All right. That's what I'm assuming is with 1,000. And okay, back to the thing now that the ad is gone. So they just nod and they hand out a bag to you. Well, here's what you were owed. She gives you a bag of 10,000 red rupees.
That's gold, right?
Yes. As well as, since you have said that, I need somebody to
Hold-
trust.
one
Whoop.
second. Who? So we can just get this organized correctly the first time. Who wants to hold on to their money?
Wither does not need any.
Okay.
Akari will take her money.
Okay. Car, just add 2,000 gold to your red rupees to your
Yep.
money.
2,000.
Because
Yeah.
it was
Everyone gets
2,000
2,000.
apiece.
Okay, everybody's getting I thought we were
10,000 total,
splitting it.
but 2,000 apiece.
Okay.
If you want to divvy out the
Everybody's
money.
getting 10,000. Hot damn.
If you
Yeah,
want
I'm
to divvy
trying to-
out the money, otherwise,
I was
Somebody
trying to
can be
remember
a
because
bank.
said which one was gold and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I'll hold.
I need to check the stores again.
Okay, so
Vivra, do you want your
2,000 gold, right?
Yeah, it's 2,000 gold.
Gotcha. That's what I want to make sure.
Vivra, did you want your 2,000?
Vivra's asleep, but as her speaker for Vivra, I will say yes.
Okay, just add the 2,000 then. We will RP dishing this out later. I just want to make sure I don't have to go through and rechange this multiple times.
Yeah, this is
Whether-
just a take note for now.
Yeah, just type it in and then we'll RP it later when everybody wakes up. So I'll keep Withers. Toto, did you want yours?
Gimme.
Okay, so add 2,000. So
So
I'll just keep.
you keep
Withers.
4,000, everybody else gets 2,000.
I'm rich.
That's the red rupees.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gold, red rupees.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. Now back.
No problem. And then he, it's currently a he, looks at you and says, well, you're definitely right about I need somebody to trust to keep over this. So, because she is a she. She's just disguised as a he right now. Hands you a sheet of paper and says, since you were the ones that cleared it out after everybody else couldn't, I think it's only right that I give it to you. That way I don't have to deal with it.
The house?
Yep.
We have a house?
Give you the deed to the house.
Holy shit.
Home base.
I'm gonna put this in one of my many pockets and then I'll
And-
just kinda.
And then she says, but obviously there's going to be a little fallout right now. So it'd be best for you guys to stay away. I'll make sure
we
it
have.
gets cleaned up for you, but by the time you come back, it'll be free for you to use. But for now, I would say you should probably leave as soon as possible.
We will. I believe everybody has their tools from the shops, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll
It'll be a
probably
while.
will-
Yeah, I know where the body is now that you.
I need to
told me.
hide my robot.
I know.
we
where-
will move tomorrow morning then.
Either way, like I said, now that I know where the body is, I can kind of stall for a while before we find the body. But as soon as this is discovered, you'll need
There's
to get out
quite
of
a
here.
lot of blood on the road, so I'm assuming we'll just leave in the morning.
That's fair. But anyways,
But I want to buy immovable rods.
We'll have like we'll have like an hour before we have to leave.
Yeah, exactly. You'll
Like,
have a little bit of time.
I'm not
just
gonna
want
wake you up and be like, get in the car. We have to go
the
to
car.
Disney
We gotta
World."
go right now.
The horse is right outside the door with
Yeah.
the carriage.
Go, go, go.
Just for reference, if you guys want to do a little bit of shopping before you leave, we'll just do that off screen since we've done most of the RP stuff with that area, so we'll do that off screen at least.
For sure. I need to look through all the shops again anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now that I'm so rich.
So rich, yeah. You can buy like one thing, expensive thing. Anyways, yeah. So she just nods at you and says, "Well, again, thank you for completing this job. That's one thorn in my side that's gone now. I'll have to deal with the thorn afterwards, but you know, I'll take the lesser pain of dealing with what happened versus having to deal with him." So, look forward to meeting you again. I'm sure we're gonna hear from each other multiple times.
I'm sure we will.
They just give you a slight bow and then vanish into invisibility again and are gone.
Just for what time is it?
It would be like probably midnight-ish now because you guys
I'm
went
going
out
back
when it
upstairs
was
and go to
night.
bed.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do anything ridiculous.
Fair enough. Not gonna do anything hilarious.
No.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Toto says hee hee hoo hoo in her sleep.
Oh.
There's a silly.
There's the silly. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that'll be, you guys will sleep through the night. No issues. And I'll say the rain the storm at least has let up. It is now just raining. So the morning is yours to do whatever you want to do.
Before that, I will poke my head into the other room and say, we need to have a meeting. Once you guys are awake, come into our room, and I will go back into my room.
Wither's ears.
We're both
perk up
asleep
she
and we don't
gets
hear
up.
any of that. I'm kidding.
Wake the fuck up!
Quickly, slap them. Fart on them.
What?
Nothing.
No!
Or something. Okay. Yeah, Wither's ears perk up and she gets up, dusts herself off. Not that she's dusty, but I mean,
Damn.
like, smooths out her robes is what I mean.
Just covered in dust.
She was in there for so long.
Dust the shadows off.
She
Dust the
smooths
shadows
out
off
her
the floor
robes
with
and gets up. And she's gonna check on Vivra, because we haven't, Vivra's been asleep this whole time, so I want to...
Yeah, Vivra's been asleep, what, 16 hours or something? I don't even know.
And I will take performance as my proficiency today, just in case. I want to show Vivra the song, probably. What's my medical skill?
Do I need to
It's not
roll
bad.
to wake up, or do I just wake up?
No,
Can I
you're
Can I do a
you're,
medicine check?
you're obviously feeling rough because you almost died and had all this necrotic damage. I mean, like you had talked about before, you wanted kind of the remnants to stay on your skin or whatnot. So
Oh, yeah, if you check on her before she's awake, you would see that while the blackness has receded, it does seem to still be receding, but there is a scar across her stomach that seems to be standing firm, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to roll or anything. I know that she's
I mean, if
doing
you-
better.
yeah, for you can tell that the worst of it, her body's starting to heal again on its own.
Yeah,
She's definitely going to be kind of rough right now. Mechanic wise, you're fine, but just thematically, you're looking pretty rough. You almost died. So
Yeah, I'd say when you got back the night before her breathing was a lot more shallow, and now it's back to normal, basically, for
Okay.
the most part.
Good.
And she would slowly wake up and just kind of go, "Ow, ow, that hurt."
That's
Wythr says, "I'm glad you're doing better." And she'll hold out her hand in case Vivra needs any support to walk or something, and she'll point to the other room.
I appreciate that. I do have a staff, and you are a lot smaller than I am. I don't want to accidentally push you over.
She nods. And she'll wait and go at your pace with you to the next room.
Okay. I don't. Would she have heard Velkorin say? No, she did not hear Velkorin tell them to go in the other room. She's like, "Where are we going?"
Wythr just points at the other room while
Ano-
going.
Another meeting.
Did Velkorin say it was a meeting? Yeah. So she'll nod, yeah.
Group meeting.
Yep.
Group meeting.
Yeah.
Gotta have your Walmart meeting in the morning. Come on.
Yep, gotta have our daily updates, tasks.
I'm
that,
tired of this,
come down.
Grandpa.
It's
too damn bad.
Sorry, the fairies are haunting me right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, but yeah.
It's just Toto.
It's me.
A sleepy Toto.
Or not Toto.
Yeah,
Other one, Pippin.
Vivra would essentially
Pippin.
call you and be like, "Let's just get it over with."
Okay, we arrive in the other room with everyone.
Okay. Once everybody is in, I will take out the money and start dishing it out. This is for us clearing out the manor. And as told, we got paid double. So everyone gets 2,000. And I'll just hand it out. But on a little bit heavier news, we have to leave pretty much now. We need to get out of town for the whatever's about to happen after they find the bodies.
You
Is there
can
time for a bath?
There is time for a bath, and there are time
Okay,
to
so
relax for a little bit, but
you can make the assumption that once the bodies discover, the town will be on lockdown. So that's why you need to leave before that happens.
So we need
The
to
moment
leave
you
by
say
noon.
that, Toto runs out.
Oh.
My robot!
Oh,
Okay. Well, Toto won't be here for the next bit of news, but once things calm down here, we have this. I'm going to pull out the deed and then set it down. Wythr can't read, so it doesn't matter.
Damn!
This. He just like flexes the paper. We've got this, and she's like, uh-huh.
paper? Uh-huh.
We
You're
have
so lucky I can't read.
the additional for our payment for taking care of him. Instead of being paid with gold or having an issue of that being traced back to us, we were gifted the deed to the manor. Once things calm down, they will be taking care of cleaning up the manor for us, and they know to be careful, and they know to respect the bodies that there are in there currently. But once we come back and things have calmed down here, that will be a new home for us.
You're telling me that because we cleared the house of ghosts, they just gave us the house?
They gave us a house because we removed the one who made the house haunted in the first place.
Do other towns have haunted houses we can clear? Because if this is how we purchase houses, we could get rich so fast.
Yeah, this is how we get
Baby.
property. Yeah.
To my knowledge, no. I think this is a special situation, but it would be nice to have a house, or a manor at least, that has some secret rooms to it.
I don't know how real estate works, but that sounds good.
And it's big enough for all of us.
Well, surely we're not staying together after whatever this mission is done.
Well, we don't know. it could be on our way back. It could be a way for us to relax and have some time. But we have it. I'm gonna roll it up and put it into one of my many pockets, and I'm gonna.
I was gonna
That's
say,
not gonna work very well.
technically, the deed would be under Velkorin if we're being a
Of course,
specific person.
I have a
Yeah,
sorry guys.
Vivra
I have a
literally-
house.
What Vivra was about to say is you're just gonna be like, by we you mean you.
I have a house, and you guys can stay in it.
It was
free.
intended for all of you, but yes, he would be under the deed technically.
In before he starts charging us rent.
You haven't had a job for freaking.
You bastard!
You haven't gone on a mission in 2 weeks. If you don't pick yourself up, you're gonna have to start paying rent, mister.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I prefer
2,000 rupees a month.
Velkorin.
Let's go.
I don't like landlord Velkorin.
This is too real. I played D&D to get away from that.
But yeah, we have a place to stay when we come back. We need to leave by noon today, and we're not gonna take the same because we're
You'll
not
be-
going north, right? We're not
you'll
gonna
be
we're not
going
taking
west.
that northern road.
You'll be going west.
Okay, so we'll completely skip that.
Yes.
To begin with. But get a bath, get ready, take whatever time you need. Because once we're on the road again, we're on the road.
Okay.
Wither nods.
On the road again.
Yep. Oh yeah, the morning is yours. To do any
Well, you
last
said
minute
we're
prep.
gonna do the shopping off.
Yep, I know.
so-
I just whatever you guys want to do last minute before you get going.
Before Vivra goes to have a bath and go shopping, Wither is going to gesture for her to follow her back to the other room. And she's
Well,
gonna.
She needs to get her stuff in the other room anyway, so she'll be like,
Mhm.
okay. Because like you'll see her take at one step towards it, and you'll be like, follow, and she'll be like, I was okay.
Okay. Wither will take out the lute and sit down and start playing the song that Granny taught us.
Have you make a performance check? It's your first time.
Okay. And I took proficiency in that today. Ooh. Okay.
I like that noise.
Oh, I misread my initiative as my proficiency for a sec. I was like, when did we get +5? Hold on.
You should be, I believe.
It's
plus
3,
2.
yeah. So that is a total of 23.
That's amazing. Oh
Um,
my
Because I got a 19 + 1 + 3.
Yeah, that you definitely play it, no problem.
Finally.
Vriva, you have a sense of calm over you because she just cast calm emotion on you, basically. But yeah, she's teaching you the song if you want to receive it.
Vivra calmed the first time ever.
Yeah.
Not
And-
clickbait.
Yeah.
You calmed the
and-
beast.
And Wither will just say, like, watch, listen, like, while she's doing it. She'll do it a couple times for Vivra to, like, start picking it up, because Vivra has her special ocarina.
Yeah.
So
Whatever you
she'll
can
practice it a couple
pull it
times
out
with
as well.
Vivra.
say. Vivra, same thing. Roll a performance to see if you pick up the melody easily enough.
Let's see how.
It's not a
Nice.
high DC,
Yep.
but
Ooh, okay. 17.
yeah, no problem. Just same as the others. Like you listen to her playing it over a few times. Like, okay, I hear how this is going. Play it like this, and then no problem. You can pick up the song, and it'll be same thing. So, Wither, make sure to mark that you have 1 success currently for memorizing.
Oh, that I used. Oh, for
What's this-
memorizing. And
what's
also
this
that I
song
used
called?
it today, right?
Correct.
What's this song called?
The Song of Healing.
Song of Healing. So yes, repeat the details of that in case Vivra didn't write it down before.
Yes, so essentially once per day you can cast the Calm Emotion spell on something or someone. It'll have additional effects on undead creatures. Depending on what type of undead, it'll have different different reactions, and that'll happen when you guys decide to do it. I'm not going to tell you right now because I said so. And then as far as memorizing the spell, I'll make you guys do 3 checks. Then on the 3rd time you've succeeded playing the song, you'll have it memorized, and you won't have to do a performance check to play the song anymore.
All right, nice. She'll be like, "Wow, thank you. Do you want to learn the music I learned at the haunted house too?"
She tilts her head and
Oh, right. Just the song.
yeah,
the girl
I
was
didn't
playing.
remember, but yeah.
I just wrote it down as ghost music because you didn't give me a title.
Yeah, it was. There isn't really a title. It was just the music that the girl was playing. So.
Wythr will nod and say yes.
Okay. I'll play it for you once right now, but I really want to take a bath, so I'll do that. My kids are crying downstairs, so we'll say that happens. BRB.
Okay.
Sure.
So Wythr pays attention to her playing this ghost music song, and then they'll go their separate ways. Wythr starts cleaning stuff up. She doesn't really have any
13
of her
performance
stuff
on that
lying
one,
around.
so it's not fantastic. Okay, bye.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh god, she's dead.
That's good enough. You would have needed a 10 to
Yeah.
to use, though.
Wythr doesn't have a lot of stuff lying around, but she'll take a look around to make sure nobody else is forgetting anything. And then, actually, I think... no. Well, yeah, I'm gonna sneak off for a bit.
Oh,
Potentially.
Okay.
She knows we're leaving in an hour or at
Well,
noon or whatever he
everybody ran off besides Akari, and Akari's the one that always runs off.
Kari's the good
She-
child for once.
said. She hasn't had much alone time lately. She's been so worried about everyone else. That is 30?
Yeah,
I think.
I'm
A
pretty-
casual 30, okay.
Yeah, that definitely beats the other 2. So yeah, you. Jesus, hiccup, dying.
She doesn't go too far, but she's gonna go off by herself for a bit.
Sure.
What is Toto doing with the robot? And what's Akari doing?
Just kind of standing on the balcony.
I
Ain't
burst
got much
into the
to do right now.
blacksmith's place. If it's open.
It is. The dude's just
Okay, I
kind of
bur-
sitting in the corner finally because he's, he was resting. He's not really working today. He's just drinking a coffee or whatever he's drinking.
I burst in. If he could see me sweating through the mask, I would be sweating right now. Then I go up to him. Sir?
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. So, me and my friends have to leave town in like a little bit. Well, we're heading out.
Okay.
And I may be back.
Sure.
Would you mind safekeeping my robot for me?
Well, I mean, one pile of scrap into another pile, so sure.
Okay, just don't melt it down. Please and thank you.
You're fine. Might get a couple additions to it if I get bored.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, and Toto will put down 200 gold for him. There you go.
He looks at it, he's like, I won't say no. That's in his pocket.
Thank you. Then Toto will run out. Bye!
Holds his glass up, and he's still fucking tired. He's worked 3 days straight, so I mean, he's just relaxing right now. No problem. One sec. something real quick too. Well,
Toto dies suddenly.
Toto died suddenly. Jesus. Assassinated.
Nobody knows what happened. Toto is this Family Guy death posing.
Oh wait, easy way. I'm dumb. Here's the easy way.
Sorry, I asked Zom to send me an image I forgot to edit for stream, and I didn't realize it would be so difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was sending me something.
Nope. Saved it in a good spot. Apparently didn't.
I'm gonna go help Velkorin with the horses. One horse is trying to eat my hair.
Oh no!
No!
Stop it! I'm not food!
That's unfortunate.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay. Must have it on my phone, so.
Don't worry about it. I thought it would be fast and easy.
Well, I mean, you could use the one in the art reel.
Okay.
Do that one, because that's one of the ones where I know it is for sure, so.
Sorry for the interruption.
Yeah, so everybody's just gonna be packing up.
I see. Man, I want to save up for the Cloak of Displacement, but the Ring of Protection's actually really good for Vivra.
There's any quick things you want to do, otherwise we'll just do the extra shopping stuff off screen. Otherwise we'll say you guys are packing up and getting ready to go. And want to make sure before I do the next thing that Alistair's back too, so I guess Akari, what are you doing currently?
Kari is just by the hotel, lingering like on the balcony of the room, waiting for whenever the sign to go is.
Everybody else is just packing up, getting ready to go. Yeah, I have to wait for Alistair because the thing that will trigger, so because he's back.
Well, we have been going for about an hour and a half now. If we want to do like a quick couple-minute break for
That'll work.
bathroom breaks and all that.
We'll take a potty break quick so we can give a chance for everybody to get back. So we'll do that, and we'll be right back then. So, woohoo!
Back.
God damn it, you bastard. Well, we're taking a break now. And we're back. Okay. So cool. So yeah, everybody was essentially just kind of getting packed up, ready to go. We'll do any other shopping stuff in the background, so you don't need to know about that later. I will say, so mostly, who all is currently actually like helping Velkorin get packed up?
Me, the horse is eating my hair.
Did Velkorin do any shopping, or did he just start packing right away?
I just started packing up.
Okay. Well, then I feel like after taking a bath and then going out to shop, I'll probably be back towards when you're finishing up, most likely.
You will, for the people that are nearby Velkorin, you guys both, you will start to hear a bit of an altercation happening nearby. Does anybody speak Twili who would be nearby Velkorin?
Aw. Can I be there?
Damn.
Can I change my answer?
No.
Well, I did say I'd get there towards
You'll
when
get
he's
there
finishing
eventually,
up.
so you'll.
Are they finishing up when this happens, or are they like
Sure.
halfway through? Okay, then I'm there. Cool. What do I hear?
Toto slides over to look at the commotion and slowly slides back. That's got
Do
nothing to do with me.
anybody that can understand Twili, you can see a very tall, handsome man, just kind of looking extremely tired and frustrated as he's trying to talk to these Hylians who very obviously do not speak his language. He also appears to be holding a picture in his hand and is just like, why can't anybody hear me? I've been here for so long. Nobody can help me. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm saying. I'm so done with this fucking land. I need to get out of here. He just looks really frustrated. He doesn't have a shirt on. He's just
What's he
a
look like?
tall, twilly man.
Just tall? No. Can I see his hair? Or
I'm working.
features in
I
any
gotta
way?
find the picture. Unless Jaxie beats me to it.
I can post it, but you should describe it to
Yeah.
the audience too.
Yeah, for those just listening in.
Yes. Put it up so I know I can describe it easier. There he is. Picture in the list of multiple pictures I have.
I'll post it. Hold on.
He's just a little guy.
You said he was tall.
I know. I'm being a smart
Just
ass.
a little guy.
Just a wee lad.
Just a little guy.
It's Ganondorf.
No! That's the dog!
No, it's hydrated, sexy Ganondorf.
Christ.
I like the dehydrated version more.
Yeah, same.
Ooh.
Jesus.
I mean, Vivra would hearing a language that she hasn't heard many people speak in a while, she would be intrigued enough to start like inching closer. Well, not inching,
Alright.
but just kind of walking.
Alright, so he's a very tall, twilly man. He has, so like if you're looking at Vivra's skin, the same color, the light color of her skin, for the most part is all of his skin. He has the black portion like on her skin. He also has a similar scar that just goes straight across one of his eyes, and then across his shoulder and onto his chest. Red eyes. He's just got a very grumpy looking face as well. Very long orange hair with a long braid that is on one of the sides there. Very fit for the most part. Jackson, you can throw the picture up if you want.
It's in the VC chat text
Okay.
thing.
Perfect.
So he's very clearly a Twili, but he's also 10 feet tall.
Correct.
That's insane.
Most Twili
Are
are
very
tall, right?
Yes.
They range from like 6.5 to usually like 8.5. I thought they can
Big
go.
man.
They can be big. They are anywhere from like,
Dang.
it's like anywhere from like 5 to 10 feet tall.
Oh, that's right. I put Vivra on the shorter end.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. All right.
I think he was closer to like 9.5 feet though. But
Okay. Well,
how tall is Velkorin? I don't remember.
he's like 7'5", I think.
Okay,
I think it was 7 flat.
It was 7 something.
Okay, I think he
Yeah,
was
I'm 7.
a good foot
Oh, it's
taller
7
than
flat? Oh,
Velkorin,
okay.
if I remember right.
Oh,
He's
4
supposed to
inches
be.
taller
So
than you
he's a good foot. I'll say he's 8 feet then.
are. Okay. Yeah, I mean, she's curious enough. She'll start kind of walking closer. Because it's like, oh my gosh, another Twili. Finally. Or one that's... Okay. And she's not... I mean, she's not gonna stealth. She sucks at that.
But yeah, he's just kind of going on a rant because he's obviously frustrated that nobody can hear the Hylians that he's talking to are just kind of like afraid because this guy is huge and yelling and they don't know what he's saying.
In
Yes.
Twili, she'll say, you know, I've been rude to people before. Usually you do that when you want to be left alone.
And he just stops for a second. It's like, oh, finally. And he just immediately looks over to you. Totally ignores what you just said. And walks
if it's
up.
daylight, she has her umbrella open as well. Oh no, he did ignore. Oh no.
He totally ignored what she said, but walked over to you and he's finally somebody that knows what I'm saying. I'm trying to find my fiance. Nobody's here seems to know what I'm saying, but she looks like this, and he holds up a picture to you, which I can actually post that picture. I'll do it in the VC chat too, and then I'll throw it up on the stream quick too as well. And also, this is a like perfectly looking drawing, like something you wouldn't expect a drawing to look this good, but it's like pristine, perfectly cut lines. Everything just looks like a photograph, but a drawing.
Does Vivra recognize this person in any way?
No.
No. Okay. Well, first she's like, "Whoa, that's wow. Did you draw that?" Sorry,
Yes.
not important.
Yes, I did.
Have
you seen her? Her name is Perla.
Her name is what?
Perla.
Perla. Do I know that name in any way, shape, or form?
You do not.
Okay.
The picture is currently on stream for anybody who's looking. I'll hold it up there for a bit, and then I'll get rid of it again.
Not
But
very fluffy.
Like
hair.
a wanted
I like the
poster.
fluffy hair. Like a wanted poster. Just put it wanted, dead or
Yeah.
alive, preferably alive.
and he just like I said, he's like, "Have you seen her? I'm trying to find her."
I haven't. Do you know Hylian or Hylian? Or,
No, I wouldn't
know,
lower myself to learn that language. I don't need to.
Yeah.
I mean, fair, but it's kind of rough getting help with it. You know what? I might know someone who can help us. He tends to know the ins and outs of places. There's no guaranteeing. Come with me. And she's gonna walk over to Velkorin.
He will follow. He still has just like he's got resting bitch face, 100%.
Oh my! Both of us are just RBF walking up to Velkorin like, this guy needs help. Just I don't know. Show Velkorin the picture.
Same thing. He holds up the picture. Have you seen my fiance? I'm trying to find her. He's a Twili like this one next to me, only a lot shorter.
I'm assuming I have no idea who this is.
Probably not. No. He's speaking in Twili too, so I don't remember if you know Twili or not.
Let me double
Oh,
check
Vivra.
Your
my
5,000
800 languages that I
Oh,
know.
that's right. You know so many languages. Vivra at this point literally just assumed. She's just like, here, talk to him.
It
He
is
has
the
bragged about
second
it
to
before.
last language on my list.
Okay.
So
So you speak
I
Twili.
know it.
All right. Oh, you hear what he says and understand what he says.
When was the last time you were with her?
Probably about 2 months ago now. She decided to make a escapade over to this weird land instead of staying in the Twilight Realm like she's supposed to, but she didn't come back, so now I'm looking for her. It seems every time I seem to get close to where she is, she disappears again. Off gallivanting in this weird land for some God knows what reason.
Did she explain to you why she was leaving?
No, she just said she'll be back.
Insight check.
Go for it.
Natural 20, baby!
It's not
Oh my
lying.
gosh.
I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Well, so
That's my new dice.
You can tell
Yay.
he's very frustrated. I'll give you the extra part. Like I said before, he's obviously very frustrated. He looks tired. He's obviously annoyed because he's in a town that nobody speaks his language pretty much. He's been looking for his fiance for 2 months. Somebody probably stole his shirt. That's why he's shirtless right now. He's just having a rough time and just wants to leave, but can't.
Oh my gosh.
How?
Oh, so he says, I'm here for some reason, and she's like, wait, do you know how to get back?
Of course I know. Back, you go through the portal.
Wait, which one? What, where?
In the desert?
It's back?
Never left.
Says you.
Anyways, he looks back over to Velkorin. Have you seen her?
I have not, but I'm assuming I'm just like moving fucking boxes into the...
Deep sigh.
If you are being loud and rowdy, you're making a scene everywhere you go, like I'm assuming you currently are, just like looking up and down, and she has a reason to not be around you, you're never going to find her.
Oh, snap. Vivra didn't say that.
But which direction was she headed the last time you had any information on her?
Well, I was over in the east. That was the last time I've heard. And from there, she was heading west towards the desert. That's where I was going to next. I figured major town here, might as well look around and see if anybody sees. Obviously, nobody knows where she is because they don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But, you know.
How about this? We are about to travel west. We can keep an eye out for her. But if you keep traveling west and she is, from my understanding, moving away from you, you making a ruckus anywhere we go is going to impede those efforts. So we would like, if you want us to look for her, we can definitely look for her. We are a group of mercenaries. I'm gonna like hold my finger up to Vivra, like no.
I'm so glad you did that. I was literally.
Like, I'm 100%. I know. I'm rolling that deception check right now.
Okay, yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
I'm rolling for her to not make a face. She made a face. I rolled a 3.
That's a 17
staring at you.
for deception.
Yeah. He's believing what you're saying, as far as you know.
We will look for her, and if we find her, we will tell her that you are here. I'm going to take one of my spare shirts out of one of the frickin' boxes that we have with us and give it to him. It might be a little small, but it'll be something.
We're giving clothes to people now?
He kind of looks at it.
Come on, Toto, we've been helping people this whole time.
He just kind of looks at it and sighs and takes it and puts it on because at this point he's sick of being in the sun and just needs something covering him.
Yeah. I would say...
He's got a crop top on now, pretty much.
Yeah. We're showing that navel.
It somehow works for him.
If you would like, we can, as I said, we can go and look for her. We can keep an eye out for her. And when we come back, we will let you know. If not, send her back ahead of us if we find her.
Yeah, I am exhausted. So I'm just going to stay here for a while anyway. If you find her, my name is Liat. That is who I'm looking for. Perla is her name.
Oh, I'm going to start doing something real quick.
Oh, you're
I'm going to start taking notes.
Oh my gosh, say it.
which I kind of have to do now.
The guy says that he's going to be staying in town for a while. Vivra is going to look at Velkorin, make sure that he's wearing a mask, but she's going to kind of make like a subtle. She's going to try to very subtly look at him and then gesture towards their new mansion.
It's not open yet. It has to be
And then
cleaned.
shrug.
And it's investigation.
It's a crime scene.
It's literally a crime
Hey,
scene.
you can stay at our crime scene Airbnb.
So I'm assuming Velkorin will like shake his head or something, and she'll just roll her eyes.
Yeah. We can't have him stay there. We do have the in room for a couple more days because we paid in advance.
You didn't pay in advance. You have the charm that lets you have free board.
All right.
Yeah, that's not going to transfer.
We don't need that charm anymore. We have a house.
No, it's mine.
Okay.
Oh.
She has it like pinned on her belt.
Can you? How do you spell their names?
In the
It's
VC
in
chat,
Thank you.
Liat is the man and Perla is the woman. Perla and Liat. Yeah.
Got it.
Oh yeah. So he's kind of like probably stay here for about 2 to 3 days, and then I'll start making my own way towards the west. But yes, if you see her, just tell her that Liat is looking for her, and it's time to come home.
We can do that for you.
He still is obviously have been having a rough few time finding his fiance.
I would also recommend try to pick up a few of the language barrier because you're gonna just keep getting robbed.
And I groan. Must I will.
Oh, just grit and bear it. You'll be home before you know it.
I was gonna say also the other 3 that are next to you have no idea what the fuck these guys have been saying at all, since I assume nobody else knows Twili outside of these 3 currently.
Wither's not even there yet. She'll be there soon.
That's right, because she's still away. Yeah. So
Toto's listening, but it's like a lot of gibberish to them.
literally.
Oh, as payment for helping. If this one has any other questions for you, I guess payment would be just answering her questions. And I'm gonna go back to my working.
What?
Like, sure, I guess.
I mean, does wait? So do you just come and go on the portal or whatever? Like, how does that even what?
Yeah, it's the portal to Twili. That's the main way our people get here and go. You have the other people over in the forest, but we don't really care about those ones.
But and it just doesn't go away ever, because it did for me.
I don't know. Your portal must be different. There's, as far as I was told, there's only 2.
One weird rock with the carving.
Yes.
That's the one.
Well, that's the only one here then.
What makes you so sure that it's not just going to close on you? Or any of us?
Because we control both sides of the portal, obviously.
What? Wait, so you're telling me that there's a way that I can make the portal open if it closes?
That is what the mirror does, yes.
Mirror. Oh my gosh. Okay.
He's very, confused why you don't know all this already. Which is why he's kind of giving you the smartass answer. He's like, this is common knowledge. Like, why don't... Because he doesn't know that you've been gone for a long time.
Well, she sees his look and she's like, listen, not everyone had the privilege to learn what you learned, so maybe
I can
quit
tell.
with the sass for 2 seconds and just teach me how to get a hold of this mirror and the portal and everything else.
Need to go to the Arbiter's grounds. Our
Which
people are there in the desert, the west.
Okay. So, and you said I need a mirror, though? They'll just have it there?
They have everything there. It's just you walk in or you walk out. Nothing fancy about it. Technically, it's the old ways that they used to do it when they banished us there in the first place. We just restored it. Now it's a 2-way instead of a 1-way.
Uh-huh.
The other option would be go to the forest, but we don't really like those people, so.
The forest had one, too? Of course it did.
That's way in the southeast, though. Much farther.
Above table, that's not where Okoku was it?
No.
Okay.
Further.
Way for okay, so she wouldn't have even encountered that portal.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so Vivra's mentally like kind of kicking herself like I could have thought of that. I would literally anyway. So there's nothing else you need then? I think that's all the questions I have.
Nice to hear from somebody that actually understands me. But until I
Thank
find
you.
my fiancée and bring her back home, I have to keep looking.
Okay, maybe don't get your stuff stolen next time. How does someone even steal your shirt?
I was asleep. Trying to rest after walking for 3 weeks. And then somebody stole it while I was sleeping. Simple as that.
It was Wythr. Wythr took it.
Wythr-
I'm joking. I'm joking.
The shirt Velkorin just gave back to him was the shirt that he lost because Wythr stole it and put it in my bag without me noticing.
Wythr's
it's the poncho Wythr
I was
wears.
gonna say it's actually
a
Wythr's
shirt.
poncho. That's why it's so big on her.
It's full of secrets.
I robbed this man years ago. No.
Wait, I do have more questions.
Just joking.
The village just inside the village just inside the portal, is it still standing?
I mean, there's Alice, but an attack a long time ago, but that village got wiped out. But
Wiped? Like gone?
yeah, that's been gone for a long time.
And the people that were there?
Assumed to be dead.
All of them?
Well, I haven't met. I'm not really of that caliber, or I should say.
Clearly. Excuse me.
Opposite direction. He's higher up, is what I meant to say.
Yeah, no, that's why I've ever said clearly.
Yeah. Let's just make sure I clarified.
Thank you for the clarification. But as pale as she is, she goes a little more pale.
Has become the beacon of Gondor now.
You try again.
A trident? That's what it sounded like.
He
Try
said, "You
again."
try again." He wants me
Oh.
to play his game.
Not now, Pippin.
I'm As a child tugs on Vivra's leg and asks her to be a wolf once more.
Yes.
She's like, well, if, great, thanks.
The side nod.
And, I mean, she doesn't really have anything else to say, really. At that point, I think.
Your friend said there was an inn nearby.
Yeah, we're pretty much right in front of it right now. I
Perfect.
think, unless are we at the horse stables?
You're
or
at
are
the
we?
stables now.
It'd be so funny. Just yeah, no.
Right there. No, you're at the stables.
She thinks about it for a second because this guy's like whatever, but she's like, gosh, I haven't seen one of my own kind in ages. I'm not gonna be super mean to this guy. And so she looks over towards the inn and points at it and says, yeah, it's not gonna be free for you. I know you probably expect to be just given stuff, but you know, it's
Good
there.
work.
All right, good luck. And
Nods and walks away.
yeah, so yeah, and then she'll head back to the others.
Yeah, walking away towards the
Who walking? Oh,
The guy.
oh,
The guy.
him. Oh,
Yeah.
that's his name. I see.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, this is why writing stuff down is important.
Yes, it is.
Does someone else want to say words, please?
Words.
Thank you so much. Anyway, back to me. No.
Jesus.
Are we getting close to the point where we'd be leaving?
Gonna say, Wythr, what are you doing?
She'll be returning back like on time. She'll just kind of slip into the carriage part of our setup.
Yep. Well, you're getting into the wagon. Have travel pictures set up. Oops. I did not.
Well.
Yep.
When we are traveling, I'll have something to say.
Okay. Yeah. So if anybody has any last minute things, we will always get you going on your travels.
Akari's all packed up, basically.
Actually, I do have an I forgot about. As you're kind of finishing up your last minute packing, corn, as you put one of the boxes into the wagon, and then you turn back around, you see Eli standing in front of you. He's like, "Ah, you're leaving finally."
We've overstayed our welcome for now.
Understandable.
I'm gonna clean my hands off, rub my gloves off, even though they're not dirty.
Yep. You got a minute?
Are you talking to me?
Of course, I'm gonna put my arm around him like he's an old friend and walk away with him.
Because he is.
I know he is, but they don't need to know that.
Yep, I know.
We're gonna be extra friendly.
Everybody
This is my friend. We're having a conversation. Leave us alone.
Everyone is now questioning Velkorin's sexuality.
Well.
well. Whoa. Alright, you guys kind of walk off to be in the private section. And at that point, he kind of gets a little more serious, and he knows, I have the understanding that things are about to get pretty hot here.
At least for a few days.
And I guess, have you heard anything from anybody else yet about what's going on?
And not since the last few letters we've received.
He hands you another letter. Things have escalated. I'll give you more details. The letter itself will give you some more details, but the gist of it is the enemy Twili seem to have almost completely taken over the town, the Rito town where the queen was, and she doesn't seem to be doing anything about it. She's almost welcoming them, but anybody else who isn't either a Twili or Rito seem to be being kept locked out for whatever reason. There's definitely some foul play, but it's become very hard for us to even get into the city right now. So we're still concerned about this the main attacking force they have too, because seems no matter any other counterforce they have to try to stop this guy, he just plows right through that. You're on the way to the west. Eye out for that guy. Powerful, and we're not really sure why or how he's got his power.
Just this okay, so that we are going into this location, right?
Yes, that is where you
Okay.
are aiming for. You have a couple people in the town currently, but it's still being a lot harder to get knowledge out of this now.
I don't want to risk any more people going in, so the people who are in should stay there and try to keep their heads low and only gather what they can.
Of course, that is how we work.
Was their force ready to move on other nations yet?
Currently, our strongest force is obviously with Frederick, which, by the way, he has been asking about Pippin. I know I gave you a letter last time that was meant for him, but obviously Pippin's still with you, so I'm guessing Pippin hasn't read the letter yet. So
I haven't seen Pippin since this morning.
Well, Frederick is requesting him back. He needs help with something that's going on there. As well as I hear, there's a... As far as everywhere else we have forces, the west, the east, we're slowly getting there. Again, it's very hard to move around there because of Nara. The north is... We have some people in the north currently. I haven't been having too many issues. But as far as the swamp and the southwest, we still haven't been able to get anybody in there after the last person we lost.
How much of this information have we shared with Frederick?
As you wanted me to tell. Or as you know, obviously you know, Frederick doesn't know about us, but well, as far
I
as we
would
know, he doesn't
have
know about us.
him send him a letter. I'm gonna be complete. It's the Shadow Hand, right? That's what we decided on. What's the
Yeah.
name of the organization?
The Shadow Hand is what you just...
Send him a letter from the Shadow Hand telling him to bunker his western walls. That there may be a war coming.
Okay.
Anything else he doesn't need to know yet. And if you find Pippin, you are free to take him. Odds are he is flying around killing time anyway.
Good. I will see if I can find him. Another add-on to you, the girl you guys met in the farm has agreed to our cause, so that is another person you have to work with.
That is good.
Spoke with her yesterday, and she seemed inclined to help out where she can. And considering she's a person who travels between that area and this, good to have another person here besides me.
I'm just gonna laugh, like pat his shoulder. Yes,
that's Violet.
It'll be. I know who it is.
I know. I'm just making sure you.
It'll be
remember
nice to have additional forces where we need them.
Sure.
And that way you can take a break from time to time.
Oh, I would love a break. You know.
I'm going to hand him. I'm going to hand him 100 red rupees.
Ooh, a bonus, even better.
It's going to get even worse from now on. Take a day or two after you get the letter to Frederick, because then it's going to be nothing but moving from here on out.
Yeah, still same old, as all usual.
Maybe a little more than usual.
Work me to the bone, as usual.
Why I have you around.
Nods. Does his same old thing where he walks behind a lamppost and disappears.
And I will walk back to the group.
Alright. Just gonna finish up the last minute preparations. You guys are all set up, ready to go. You guys are... You don't have any last minute things you want to stop before you leave. Feel free to stop me, otherwise we'll progress into our travel sequence.
I think we're all
On the
ready.
road again.
Is there a chance for Vivra to pull Velkorin aside?
Go for it.
Before we walk off or after? Or we not walk off before we travel?
Whenever there's a moment for her to just be like, "Hey, can I talk to you for a second?"
Well, we have 2 carts, remember?
Yeah, but so she's basically
No, we have
you know,
2
Have one.
horses, 1 cart.
Two
Oh,
horses,
2 horses,
one
1
cart.
cart. Yeah, I
Sorry.
forgot.
the
I'm
other
sorry, I
cart-
forgot.
You
We
the
have
other
whatever
cart
the
was
hell you
Violet.
named your horse.
You had 2 carts last time because Violet was traveling
Yeah,
with you.
we have 2 wonderful horses. Whatever the hell you named your horse, and then the
Jeffrey.
person who keeps deleting my
Jeffrey.
pin for
His
the
name.
name of the horse.
His
Is it
name was
Mumble?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey something the third of
Something of something
like,
to something. The
protector
first
of the lands.
all that fun stuff.
I'm not saying that.
It probably got moved or deleted when we were adjusting things.
Damn.
Check the semi-important chat, maybe. Oh, that was a new one.
It's gone now. It's all gone.
Man.
I mean,
I'll
Um,
have to
search
make a new
Jeffrey
one.
at some point. You just know he's Jeffrey. But I mean, as they're packing, she might nudge him and be like, "Hey, when you have a minute, I'd like to talk to you without the others listening in." And she like glances at Wythr, especially because she knows that there are so many times when Wythr and Akari, one of you's on the
They're
roof,
right
the
behind
other
you.
one's in the shadows, and it's like,
I'm in the cart. You gotta go far enough that I can't read your lips.
oh
I'm
my
playing patty cake with Wythr.
Sure.
I can face away from
Where
you.
there's like, what is this ritual? She's copying.
What spell are we casting?
What's... Oh, jeez.
Oh goodness me. But yeah.
We're
if
summoning a
Velkorin-
great
if
deity.
Velkorin wants to say anything.
So wait. Are we doing this while we're on the carts or before?
This part is probably either while we're finishing up packing or something. Should be like, if you have a moment, I'd like to talk to you. It can wait until we're on the road or whatever, but
We can talk now. That's fine.
okay. So then, away from everyone, she's like, okay. So, almost dying is not great, first off. Not a fantastic feeling.
That's
Agreed.
I want to be done with running away. And clearly, I'm not doing the greatest job at helping protect these people who you have asked me to help protect at this point. And is there a way you can teach me how to defend myself and others at best and at worst? How to kill people? And you can tell there's like a pause, like it's really tough for her to say that.
I can help you with the basics. I'm supposed to be helping Toto as well, but they seem to run off every morning.
Oh.
Like every single morning.
I'm
We can
doing
spend the mornings
things.
working and training if you would like.
Yeah, I
Fine.
mean, I'm used to getting up early. I'd rather the others not know that I'm training.
That's
It
fine.
feels stupid.
We can do it earlier in the morning. We can get up and we can do this. Or you can join me on my watch, since I'm usually second watch, and we can do it then.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Part of me feels stupid for asking, but I'm just... maybe it's the almost dying, but I'm not leaving this cause yet. I'm tired of running away.
Just gonna hand her a piece of candy.
Yes.
She takes it. She's like, I haven't done anything for this one. I'm not even crying.
It's a big change. It's going to be a hard change, and it's going to take a long time to get used to it if you ever do.
I don't want to get used to it. I just want to keep them from dying. And you know what? At this point, if it makes me die, so be it. Who freaking cares? But she says the F word.
Somebody has to be PG.
I couldn't bring myself to say it, guys. I'll get there.
Oh, I was just assuming the kids were in front of you.
So did I.
Same.
No, I actually got to lock the door, but
Oh.
More so getting used to the feeling that you are actually able to protect somebody. There are times where even in your strongest moments you feel like you won't be able to protect anybody. But you take a step at a time, and we will work on it. That, and if you do die, Wythr's into really creepy, weird stuff. I'm pretty sure she would haunt you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say she's gonna turn me into a zombie, destroy my body if she learns how to do that.
Is this slander?
And who would
Also-
Toto argue with if you died as well?
Are you telling me you like when I argue with Toto?
I'm more saying, even if you don't think it, you two are very good friends.
Oh, disgusting. How dare you? But like, let me roll for it actually, see if she can hide
I'm a
it.
sweet little bean.
Oh.
Who likes to murder? It's fine.
She scoffs and she's like, ugh, how dare you? But you see the slightest smirk on her face as she turns away from you.
And before you do go, there is something I wanted to talk to you about as well.
Hmm?
I was going to wait until we were on the road. Did you get any answers from them?
About
It's
what
kind
I
of like, not like, he just gestures like tall.
from them. Yeah, she takes half a second. She's like, them. Oh, the idiot.
Damn.
It's the tall, angry man.
You don't know what
Yeah.
he's been through.
Shit.
He has perfectly valid reasons to be upset right now.
Hey, for all we know, his wife
There
left him
are
for a
per-
reason.
Valid and she's like, yeah, I got answers. And she like looks down and like she's fidgeting with her umbrella and I already rolled. She cannot hide emotions. We know this. She's clearly not happy with the answers she received.
Well, hopefully. Is it his wife or fiance?
Fiance.
Fiance.
Fiance will have more answers and maybe something a little more helpful.
I'm not sure her answers will be any better. She probably runs in the same circle he does.
Well, we won't know until we ask.
Well, we're still here, so we can ask right now. He's at the inn.
Asking him doesn't give us the answers she will say.
That's what you meant.
Yes. So the reason I even picked it up is because you were like, he just like kind of nods at you not being able to hold your emotions. You were visibly interested in inquiring and a bit upset at
Yeah.
seeing the first of your kind in a long time.
Yeah. It's you don't need to hear my sob story, but that portal he talked about was right by my family's home. And I thought it was closed for good.
Or above table, his portal, your portal were 2 different.
Yeah, but the one she mentioned, she was very specific, and he said, yes, that's the one. So she thinks, even if he lied, she thinks he's talking about the same one.
Okay.
Because she said, is it by the rock that was carved? And he said, yes.
Yes, because it is a carved rock, but he might not have known that you meant a different one.
Yeah, exactly. So above table, I can know that it's not the same one, potentially, but Vivra is under the assumption that there is one portal.
Yep. Yep. Just making sure there's a distinction. So.
And he did mention, she mentioned this village by the portal, and he said that one was gone.
Yeah, he said his portal was by the palace.
Yeah. Oh, he did say that his was by the palace?
The normal portal by the palace, in the palace. He did say that.
Okay. But they also talked about the village?
Yes. The village was wiped out. There's nothing there anymore.
All right. I'm with you.
So you got that far, right?
Okay, so she knows about both portals then. She asked about the other one. He knows about that, yada yada. Okay. So, yeah, so basically what I'm saying, it can still be the same thing.
Yep, that's fine. I was
Because
just making the clarification.
I do appreciate that you clarified. But, yeah. It works either way. So she's like, that freaking portal, I thought it was gone. And apparently, I could have had access to it this entire time.
Might be mean, and Velkorin, you know about the forest portal.
I do. Well, I don't. Alistair Brain doesn't know what to do right now. I feel like it's more important now that we speak to his fiancée and get more information. And then we can move.
We're going to the desert. I can go home. I don't need to be in this stupid place anymore. And she, like, after she gestures that, she's like, oh, wait. He lives in this stupid place.
You realize what you just asked me about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. But I can't. Ugh. Never mind. Ugh.
How about spend some time thinking about it? We will, if we find his fiancée, we can ask more questions, and we might be able to. We will stop by the portal on our way, either back or to, depending.
Yeah. Whichever comes first, I guess.
It'll give you time to think about what you want to do.
I might need that time.
Gonna
Walk back around and go to the cart.
Like,
yeah.
Just give you a nod. You're not somebody I can pat your shoulder and say, "Let's go, champ."
No, that would be a bad idea. But yeah,
there's a lot going on in her head, and he knows that, and he doesn't really. He just like, we're here. Just we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's all on her face. She's like chewing on her lip a little as she's trying to think about, because she wants to come to a decision immediately, but the more she thinks about it, the more frustrated she looks. She's like, "Yeah, carriage. After you." And so we travel.
Yeah, just for a reference on the time scale, it's gonna take you guys about 2 weeks of travel to get there. Actually, I was gonna say, swap our pictures real quick to give you guys a better view of the map. Here. Really zoom in this picture, but I don't have a way to put a dot. You guys can see on the map currently, you guys are in Lon Lon City, which is pretty much dead center, up above a little bit higher. And you're going to be making your way towards the Worm Sea, which is almost all the way to the west near the North Mountains. Just give you guys a...
This map is so... The print is so tiny. on
I'm
screen.
aware.
Holy shit.
If you're able to put it up in Roll20 next time, then you can at least do the pings.
Yeah,
like
that's what I would want. I was thinking about that.
But we're heading north towards
Actually,
what now?
I might have it. You're heading
We're in the dead
west.
center.
Yeah, I see where we are on Lon.
You're heading west towards Wormsea.
Oh,
which
that is so tiny.
right
There it
above
is.
the G in Gerudo Kingdoms.
So far left side of the
Very
map.
far left side.
Very
of the map.
far. Okay.
Oh,
Right
there
above
it
the
is.
right above
We
the
are
G.
under. So for people watching, we are
Wait,
underneath
put Pippin
the
on
F.
it. Make
Oh.
Pippin the map marker.
Oh, that,
No, we're underneath the F on Hyrule Fields,
that works. That's better.
or underneath the E. Sorry, we're under. Well, yeah.
He's our navigation fairy.
Working on it.
No,
Hang on,
no,
I gotta
we're
find
right
him.
underneath the F. It's right there. The
Yeah,
long
we're
one.
underneath the F, and then we're going to right above the G in Garuda.
All right, I made Pippin smaller. So right here is where you guys are currently. There,
Amazing.
right there. That's where
love
you are
this.
currently. And you guys are going over here. This is where you're
Oh,
gonna
that's the
go.
way, Pippin.
Right there. That's the way you're gonna be going. So you will be going
And
to
I can't
there's
carry
mountains
you.
in between
I
us
can't
and
show
there.
you.
Muto would be your halfway. You have Muto. I can't speak.
That's an enemy from Godzilla.
Yeah,
That's an
Gerudo.
unidentified celestial organism.
You have Muto would be your halfway point between before you
It's
get
only
to the
gonna take
border.
2 weeks to get there?
But
2 weeks.
It's gonna take 2 weeks to get
2 weeks
across
to
all of
travel.
these
It took you
kingdoms?
a week to get from Staria to Juan.
Oh,
Is right here.
oh, wow, okay.
Almost double the space.
I see. All right, booking it.
You were got Moon Branch anyway, but whatever. I had it
That's
written
okay.
down somewhere, but whatever. Either way, so you're going over here. That's where you guys are going, and you are currently here. So your halfway part before the border will be here. This is the border, and then you'll be probably aiming for there afterwards, because pretty much everything on this side is currently taken over. The here
There's
is
like a war happening, right?
yes. There's the war between the Twili and the Light Worlders. Where Pippin is now is where the desert portal would be currently.
Oh.
Near the Sand Sea Fortress. So yeah, that's where that is. Whoop. Back there. So that will
Thank you,
be
Pippin.
yeah. There you go, Pippin. That's what you're gonna be doing the rest of this campaign. You're the map marker. Yeah. So as you guys are getting gathered, you obviously do notice that Pippin is no longer with you. He was, as far, I mean, between what Velkorin knows, he knows Eli went and found him, so
That's crazy how he didn't even say bye.
he knows you guys will meet him again.
I
I
believe
guess
my best friend
After
Bill-
didn't
all
say
I've
goodbye
done
to
for
me.
him.
I assume I can do a big goodbye
No,
spiel if you
it's okay.
want.
It's okay.
Otherwise,
It's too late.
I can assume
He's
Velkorin.
gone. Canon.
River's like, was he following me the whole time? Wait, what?
I can assume that Velkorin would pass the information on why he's not with you guys. Or he'll just let you guys wonder, and that's all.
Pippin will be heading back to Frederick.
Okay. Anyway,
So going forward, you guys will no longer have Pippin. Just to be aware of that. I'm still gonna have
It
him on the
makes a
map,
little bit of a sad sound, but that's it.
but I'm still gonna have him be on the overlay because I want to, and it's funny. So
Oh no.
he will still be there always, as a memory.
he's the map
My
marker
horrible
now.
creation.
He has a very
Who
important
did this?
job.
It's your fault. You created this monstrosity.
He was never meant to be seen by others.
He's beautiful. He's my son.
My son.
Oh my goodness.
All
Now I
right.
can finally close down his page. Goodbye,
Aw.
my boy.
Aw.
You might get him back later. Who knows? He might be a level 20 NPC later
I
on.
was literally just about to say I just beat
Pippin is the
Pip-
BBEG.
Pippin is the god that kills everything.
Pippin's my new patron.
There you go. Oh god. All right. So yeah, you guys are gonna have about 2 weeks worth of travel. I'm not gonna force you to do every single day because that would be a pain. But I will have you guys stop a few times just to have your chance to have some things to happen, whether or not you want to RP or if you guys get attacked, etc. So I guess your initial first day, I'll let you guys roleplay however you want. You guys have started your travels. Currently, don't have the appropriate weather because I don't know how to do that as a effect. So whatever. But switch things, traveling, and change it so we don't have this music anymore. Page. Do anything. My own damn fault. Disconnect you. Do the annoying version because you break otherwise. Whoop. I got some traveling. Yeah, so you guys are gonna leave about high noon. That's what you were aiming for. I'm gonna sneeze first.
Bless you.
Never mind, it went away. Okay.
Yay.
Bah. I hate when that happens. Yeah, so the first day will be for the most part uneventful until the evening. If you guys have any discussions you want to have with party members, feel free. Otherwise, we'll just start right up into our first camp for the evening.
Who's driving and who's in the back?
It's that important
That's a good
distinction.
question.
Well, have I taught anybody how to do this yet?
How to drive?
Possibly.
I'm pretty sure
You never let me, Dad.
Vivra's driven at least once already. She's shown that she knows how to control horses.
I think maybe Wythr did once with Akari.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Akari did very basic watching of it.
Okay, that changes. All right, never mind. Keep going.
Hmm?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, did you just roll for
Oh.
a thing?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I don't like this.
Don't worry,
You know
don't worry
what?
about it. Keep doing what
Nighttime
you're
can never come.
In light of new information, Vivra never sleeps ever.
Yeah. Time
Weird.
freeze now.
Weird.
We kill the moon.
We kill the moon.
Weird.
They probably do traveling unless I ask the car, just probably be like on the back of
Oh,
the carriage.
can I? Well, if nothing's happening, if I'm not driving, I'm so sorry. Continue. I absolutely talked over you just then.
I was just gonna say it should be like at the absolute back edge, like feet hanging out as they're like going along the road.
Kari likes to be outside as much as possible.
Yeah.
I was gonna, if whenever I'm not driving, if I'm in the cart, especially if no one's around, I'm gonna look at the tarot card again.
Oh.
Oh,
I was gonna say that Wythr would probably still be in the back, but
Oh, if
she,
that's okay.
if there's, depending on, okay, if Toto's in the back, then we'd probably need another person out front watching.
Patty cake.
If Toto wants to play patty cake, Wythr will entertain Toto. So Velkorin's driving, and then the rest of us are all in the back.
Wait, like
I think.
inside the carriage? Is no
I
one
think.
like walking beside it or whatever?
up to you guys.
Oh,
Big
you
enough for
know
both
what?
of you.
If everyone's gonna
All's
be
good
in
to say.
there, then Vivra will look at the card while she's driving because there shouldn't be much going on.
Okay. Wythr and Toto are patty caking in the back Akari is sitting at the back with legs dangling out.
Oh, so Akari's
Vivra's
on the roof
in the front.
or whatever.
Nah, like just at the very, you know how you can hop in and out the back.
Oh yeah, you're just chilling at the door or whatever it is, the open area.
We'll
Yeah.
never decide what our wagon looks like.
I was gonna say, unless I know what I'm doing.
It's actually
It's ever changing.
it's a mimic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Gosh,
does
wish-
I have a
Well,
question above table. Does the card change or is it the same every time?
Well, that's why
I-
she's looking right now.
I just rolled and it is the same. Akari and Vivra are on the card.
And it's the
It's
stupid
the lover
again.
card.
It's hilarious that it was the same one again.
I rolled the 3. Hey, be glad it wasn't a 6.
Wythr, come here. Wythr,
She-
come here. Come up
Was
here.
a 6 me? Oh my god.
No, you're a 5.
I think a
Damn
6 was
it.
within.
That's so funny.
Wythr will slow down patty cake and hold up a finger to tell Toto to hold on 1 second, and she'll peek out through the front of the wagon.
Boo, Vivra ruins all the fun.
Shut up, Toto.
It's like, Toto, we've been patty caking for 5 hours already. Wythr peeks out the front.
No,
to
just
see
come
what-
sit here. Just come
Okay,
sit here.
she'll climb
Sit
through
down.
and sit next to you.
She's gonna face down, hand it, and say, "What do you see?" And she's handing it to Wythr, like face
Oh
down.
my gosh.
She's like, "It's magic, so hopefully something." So she hands it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wythr takes the card and looks at it.
Hey.
What do I see?
Also see Akari and yourself this time.
Oh wow, just Akari, everyone.
But okay, important question. Is the text of the tarot card that says the lovers written in Hylian?
Written
such
in
a
your
good-
language.
It's written in my language?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Wythr looks
Magic.
like, at first she looks a little confused, but then she looks really focused on the writing, and she's like barely even looking at the artwork. She's like looking at the writing.
Vibra's leaning over, like practically leaning against you to look at it. She's like, "What? So what do I see when I'm looking at it while she's holding it?"
A language you don't understand.
And I see her and Akari. I see Wythr and Akari there.
This is just it's Akari
Okay,
forever.
so it's a joke card. It's a wait. Is that your language?
Wythr looks up at Vivra and says, "Where did you get this?"
It was at the shop. I was like, "Oh, that's weird," and then I dispel magicked it because I didn't like the picture, and it disappeared. And I was like, "Whoops!" So I bought it for a copper, which you know, in hindsight, I should have given more, but who cares?
I will
and so
add on
she's
that
gonna- What?
whether you did see it. It was originally Hylian and then shifted to your language.
Oh, okay. That changes
Yes,
things.
that's why I was like, wait, I should clarify. Because otherwise you're going to keep it now.
Yes, yeah. This is mine now. No, she.
Oh, well, Vibra's gonna like go to grab it because she's like, "No, look what happens when I hold it."
Yeah, she points at the writing and says, "This is my language." And then you were saying something about the picture. She goes, "Oh, the picture," and like looks at it again, and then she she like kind of leans back a bit and tilts her head, and she lets you take it to see it change again.
Yeah, so Vibra grabs it and holds it out.
Does it change again?
Oh my gosh!
This
If it's a
time,
different-
this
Oh,
time
no.
it's 2 Vivras.
Two Vivras!
Vibras? I don't love myself. See, it's a joke card. This is stupid.
Wythr's still kind of tilting her head at it a bit,
No,
and
you think I'm ruining fun? Get up here.
you hear a very
Huh? What?
faint chuckle from Wythr.
Oh my goodness.
Poke my head out. Yes,
Hold this out here.
I hold it. What do I see?
See yourself and
yourself.
Pippin in the picture.
Oh,
In a lover's
Yeah.
embrace.
see?
Oh my god, this This
Vivra just
picture
straight up
says
puts it back
Pippin's my lover.
Yeah, Vivra just straight up grabs it without asking. She's like, "See, this card is stupid. I'm glad that I had you guys check because now I know that it doesn't mean anything." Oh, what? Oh, who is
Wait,
it
who
now?
did you
'Cause I
see?
grabbed it back.
Akari again.
Squint.
And for some reason, it likes Akari.
Or maybe you like a curry.
Akari, come. Shh. The sudden stop in Vivra's words as she like her eyes widen at Toto. Can I roll intimidation with my glare?
Yes, if you want to.
16.
Do I have to roll anything?
It would be insight, right?
So,
Technically, yes.
technically, I'd
Or
like to see
it would do your passive insight if you're not trying to avoid it or anything.
Mine's a 16.
Oh, well,
even.
even so, you're whatever you want. It's
You can
fine.
react how
stare
you
down.
choose then.
You know, I'm gonna not piss you off. I like Velkorin being nice to me. I'm gonna go back now.
A court? What?
So is Vivra still holding the card?
She
Alright.
is right now.
Wither will hold her hand out, kind of politely asking to hold it again.
She slowly, after like a few seconds of silence, slowly places it in your hand again.
Can I want to have her try, like, maybe an Arcana check or something to concentrate on it and see if she can willingly change who it is on the card, or like if she can affect it.
Oh, that'll be interesting. 'Cause it'll probably
If
be
it's
who she's thinking about or something.
because she doesn't know how it works.
Can I do an Arcana on that? I am proficient.
During
I
all
could
this,
assist,
Akari,
maybe. Well, no, that's more of like a person by person thing.
Okay.
During
Akari,
all
not
this,
Akari,
Akari
not
didn't-
Akari. Whether you can roll a Arcana check.
I thought. Oh, are you rolling?
She was
it?
the
I
one
thought-
holding it and asked for it.
Oh, that
So.
makes
Oh,
sense.
natural 20
Oh my
Uh,
goodness!
ah.
There it is.
plus 6, so that's a 26 Arcana.
What? Plus 6
Can I-
too?
All
Can I
right.
change the image with my mind,
You focus
or
hard
is that
on
not
the
how
card.
it works?
You're focusing hard on the card. What does the card reveal?
It becomes 3 people. It's a girl about Wither's shape and size, wearing similar bandages, with mostly brown hair, shoulder length, a little bit wavy, and the front bangs are like fading to white, with red eyes. And then there's a man that's much taller than her, wearing the similar bandages and like brown pants. He has dark skin, yellow eyes, and a messy black ponytail with bangs. Messy bangs, not like sharp bangs. And then there's a girl or a woman who's slightly taller than Wythr, with tan skin, blue eyes. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a bit now.
Oh,
Um,
no, I passed it on.
And she's got shoulder length blonde hair that's kind of tied into 2 little buns, half up and then half down. And she's just looking at it and smiling.
And Vivra was like, she placed it flat so that it's like up and so that she could look at it.
Yeah, you can
I'm
see it if
assuming-
you
You
want.
would see it
I'm
shift.
assuming she recognizes them from reading Wither's mind.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Well, because you saw what Wythr saw when she was in the haunted woods, the Lost Woods.
Yeah. And it still says lovers, but it shifts back to her language, I presume.
Yeah. It's in her language.
Mm.
So Vivra looks at it, she goes, "Those yours?"
She is like totally in another world right now, staring at it.
Hey, Velkorin, does Pippin like me?
See,
Thank you.
Um,
He's back.
no, he told us. I remember now.
Sure. In what context are you meaning?
Okay, but does he like me? I say and
Or
kick
like.
my feet a little.
Gosh.
Finger pokes together.
I I haven't had a conversation with him about this, so I'm not sure.
And I can hear this, right?
Oh, this is hilarious.
Damn.
Hilarious.
Vivra looks back and goes, Toto, it's a joke card, probably.
You're a joke card.
Shut up. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard you say.
I say a lot of things.
She looks and she's like, Wythr can
Akari, Vivra likes you.
what the frick? But the F word.
What the
Akari
fire
is
truck?
hearing all this, and originally she was gonna come back there when she heard what she believed was called out. But hearing all this, she's just staying at the back and listening at the moment.
I imagine Akari's like about to get up and crawl to the front of the wagon, and then Toto yells out, "Vivra likes you!" And Akari just turns back like, I don't know what's going on.
I ain't dealing with this shit.
Toto, you know you don't have to antagonize. I'm just telling you this because you're acting ridiculous. Look,
I usually act ridiculous. This
And
isn't new.
I was gonna say.
and that's the problem.
It's not my fault you want to do the smoochies with Akari.
Can I punch her?
I don't know what's going on.
if you
anymore.
want.
Wither will look up from the card, and she's going to hand it back to Vivra as kind of a distraction to get Vivra to stop.
Okay,
As
there you go.
Vivra rolls
To
in
change
that
the
one
subject
to
in a way.
stab her umbrella into the cart.
Uh-oh.
Jeez.
Well, you stabbed the cart, but your umbrella's
The
stuck
blunt
now.
end. not the stabby end, the blunt end, mind
Yeah,
you.
well, you found a weak part of the cart. And
What?
It's just right between everyone.
it happened. No, you actually had a better idea. You happened to line it up perfectly with a knot that was loose, so it went right into the knot.
No. And she's
Is
like trying
something
to pull it
falling
out.
off?
No, it's just a
Okay.
chunk
Her
of wood.
umbrella's wedged, and she's like, no, I can't freaking see. Oh, that means she would have gotten disadvantage anyway because she closed her umbrella to freaking jab at freaking. Okay, well. Oh, frick. Wythr, can you? It's stuck. I can't get it out.
Wither will put the card into her satchel since.
Frick.
Good, you broke the card.
Since Vither. I almost said Velkorin. I was trying to say
The
Vivra,
ship
and then I
is
said
real.
Vither.
Oh no, the shit moves back. Oh shit. So see
She-
that she's like, no, I do want that back, but also, please help.
Please help me.
Wither helps her.
Make
Oh,
a
this-
strength. Make a strength check.
So bad.
Me?
Sure.
Can I help action because I am still holding on. to
There
it
you
to try
go.
and get me
Okay,
to-
I'll roll with advantage then. I don't think I need it for once.
Yay! Look at you go.
Okay. Strength. 19 total.
Oh, yeah, he
Yay!
pops right out, but now there's a
So strong.
an empty hole, and you can see the ground traveling behind underneath you
Oh my god.
because you pushed the knot out.
Jeez. Oh, I see. You meant like a knot in wood, like
Yes,
a wood knot.
a wood knot.
Okay.
Yeah. What did you think you meant?
I thought you were talking about like ropes that we had tied
Oh.
stuff to the cart with.
We lose
I'm
half
sorry.
our
I'm
actions
on the
to
same
undo
page
it.
now.
Oh no. Freaking yeah, Vivra is so frustrated.
She will hesitantly hand the card back to you.
Thank you. Out of curiosity, who is it now above table? I mean, like she glances at it. And she puts it
Is
away.
Akari again?
She's so
It's
mad.
meant to be.
So mad. Shit. Never mind. And she shoves it into Wythr's lap, and she's like, "Sorry, but freaking ugh." and she'll go back to the cart, horses, whatever.
All right. Anything else planned for the day?
Just wallow in self-loathing.
Okay. Vivra is wallowing in self-loathing.
Don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore.
I don't think
You
they know.
stepped out at a interesting time.
Yeah, you guys are doing the card.
Yeah,
Oh.
So did
I was
everybody
wondering
grab
why
the
you weren't
card?
saying anything.
pretty much. Not
Oh.
everyone, but Toto, Vivra, and Wythr. Akari was in the back of the cart with you, I think.
Why not give?
Wait, what's Velkorin in the front?
I'm in the front.
Oh.
My
I want to
I'm-
see Velkorin
I-
take
Wait a
it.
minute,
And
no,
I wanna-
Akari.
I wanted
Since
to
they're
as well.
loud as shit, we're in a small cart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Akari
Vivra-
keeps popping
front
up,
too.
why not give Akari the card?
Okay, Wythr, please give Akari the card.
I gave you the card back already.
What?
Above
Okay.
table.
Oh,
Above table.
oh, she looks and she's like, I thought I. Fine. How did you do that? I didn't even notice.
My sleight of hand is incredible.
She just holds it out in the middle, like she holds it out to Velkorin, like here, hand it to just take it.
Hand it to Velkorin so he has to see, and then he hands it to Akari.
I
holding it out
refuse
to
to take the
Velkorin.
card.
What are you scared? Vivra's like
Damn.
mad, so she's like, "What are you scared?" It's a card.
Above table, DM. If I take this card, will it show my face?
That's what I was thinking
Ooh.
too, genuinely. I was like, ha ha ha. Check.
Just like take the card. Are
I'm
you
gonna-
afraid? Yes.
I'm gonna flip a coin, high or low.
Just conveniently hold
What do you mean
your
high or
thumb
low?
over
It's
your
heads or
face.
tails?
I'm
Wait,
telling-
heads or tails?
High or
I have to
low?
roll a
on my
D4.
coin, Velkorin.
I don't have a coin. I have to roll a
fucking
D4.
High, then high.
All right, you can choose.
I can choose? Sweet. I will take the card then.
Okay, so
All right,
so you take it, and she like scoffs, and she's kind of looking at it too.
all right. Let's see who you got. It's also fucking Akari.
Oh my gosh! You need a
And-
new
The
use a different
Casanova of the
D6.
group.
That D6 just likes 3 because it literally gave
Does.
Akari inspiration as well.
I know. Perfect. Well, minus that ass. Okay, so yeah, the card reveals Akari, and then I guess Velkorin. What does it reveal your true face or not?
No.
Okay.
It'll have the mask on.
There you go.
It reveals you in whatever you're wearing currently,
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
except for yours because you got the nat 20
I
on
used
Anna.
my brain.
Did. I should have asked if you had your mask on still when you.
In the version that they saw, no.
No, the mask is not there. Yeah, they mentioned that.
I was the only one smart enough to ask.
Well,
That's
Wythr
true.
did it on purpose.
Oh, Vivra's seen her face.
True, yeah.
But she knows that.
Well, she knows the other two, and she said yours, and Wythr is just looking down like that. And
True.
she's seen the other two, so she can deduce who is Wythr, basically.
That is true. With the thought. Yep.
Yep. Deductive reasoning.
Anyway,
Anyway, does Akari take the card?
The card's still in the back. You don't have to bring it over.
Oh. Well, Velkorin has it, so.
I will hand it back.
To me?
I don't really know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it.
I
To
told
Akari,
you to
remember.
Akari.
I'm all the way in
It
the
was your
front.
idea.
They're all the way in the back.
Oh, that's right. Both Vivra and Velkorin are in the front driving the cart. She's like, ah.
I had no clue where Velkorin was.
So Vivra's like, ugh, then move. And so now she has to like squeeze into the cart. Like, Akari, come here.
There they go.
Shut up.
No.
I will punch you again. And this time I'll use Shillelagh.
Just from the random bits that Akari was here, just confusingly comes into the cart.
Take this card. Oh, when I take it back, is it still Akari?
yep.
You got it. Use a different d6. Can I roll?
Nope.
I also rolled a 3!
The card has spoken.
The card has spoken.
Oh my god.
Now the real question, will the card speak when Akari touches it?
Take it.
Akari holds her hand out for the card.
She places it in Akari's hand.
Akari grabs the card
Right.
and looks
I'll
at
roll
it.
different dice. Fine.
When I take it back again, I'd like to do Arcana because she did see Wythr do something and she's like, I'm gonna freaking try that.
It
Time
is Wythr this time.
Oh my goodness.
On Akari's?
Yep.
Yeah. Insane. Insane.
So it just
Actually-
shows Akari and Wythr on it.
Yep.
And what does it say?
There's lovers. You can see it.
Oh.
A lover card.
Vivra's
Akari
just
hands the
silently
card
glad
back.
it's not her. Okay, I take
Akari
it back.
hands the card back to Vivra and act, did you commission that or something?
I take it back and I show her what it looks like for me right now. Please don't be Akari. I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah, it's it's Akari again. I used a different dice. You can't yell at me.
Hey, I
Oh
rolled a
my
5.
god.
I
rolled
used
a
a
5 this
different
time, so I
dice.
don't
You
know.
can't yell at me.
She
Yeah,
wants to
oh,
do
wait,
smoochies with you.
Can I do the Arcana as I cast Shillelagh to punch with
Punch Wythr.
Punch Wythr!
I heard a wolf sound effect.
No.
Okay,
Please.
yeah, you can roll an Arcana check to see if you can do
An
the same.
Akari check?
Arcana. Sheesh.
I said to punch with a stick.
Punch with a stick.
25 Arcana.
Yeah. What do you will it to
trying.
look like?
Oh gosh. What do I will it to look like? See, the problem is she's thinking anyone but Akari. And
I mean, she's
Okay,
thinking solely
Anyone
of
but
Akari.
Akari. Okay.
yeah,
It's Velkorin.
and it's Velkorin?
Perfect.
Okay, so now she has a problem because she's like, oh no.
Akari sees the Velkorin
When
and Vivra.
Wythr-
It just says that looks about right.
What? You know what? I'm done playing with the card. Let's put it away. We don't need to talk about that anymore. I'm gonna go back.
You're the one that brought it up.
Oh no.
she, she gets out of the cart and starts walking.
Thank God.
Wait, the card's moving?
She jumps with her what am I good at? Nothing. Acrobatics.
Man, I already used my calm emotions song today.
Does a 12 get her safely off the moving cart?
Oh,
Yeah.
Akari remembers something and reaches into her pocket
Yeah, you're
and goes to Wythr.
Okay. She just has her umbrella. She's like, I'm just walking behind the cart for a while.
She holds her hand out with it enclosed. Something's in it, but not
Claire
open.
looks over at you.
Does she open her hand?
Oh, sure. Wither will hold her hand out.
She opens her hand and drops a ring into it. I found that.
I found that.
Well, bought this.
Is it the mood ring? The prismatic
Yes.
ring?
they're engaged.
We're engaged.
It's a pretty neat ring that changes colors.
Oh. She'll try it on. And
Motion. You wrote this down, so I don't remember.
yeah, I'm looking at it now. Ironically, we don't just have like happy on here.
Yeah.
So, what color is happy, DM?
What
We have
colors?
yellow, purple, pink, chartreuse, gray, teal, and fuchsia.
Oh, what's pink?
Well, usually,
Pink is
Zebra stripes.
curious.
usually in a mood ring, I believe happy's like a light blue.
Okay,
Say
well,
cyan
we don't
is
have that
happy.
yet, so. Oh, cyan. Okay, I'll write cyan.
That's basically a bluish thing. So
Yeah, yeah.
Point me.
Yeah. So she tries the ring on and it turns cyan. Thank you.
You're welcome.
to
Akari has no idea what the color means because we've never seen it
Yeah.
before.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, did it come with like a brochure or something?
Nope. Nope.
What are you getting this from the science museum? Like what?
I mean, if you buy a mood ring, it always comes with a guide.
That's so true.
Yeah,
I'm
Not this
sorry
one,
that they
though.
don't have like
This one's secondhand.
Yeah,
a
exactly.
Xerox machine to print all the stuff.
You can
Right.
barely see the shape of Wither's face, and she's smiling. So
Akari gives a smile and says, "It looks nice."
23 passive perception. Yeah, you'd be able to see your fucking.
yeah.
Amazing.
Right. Any more
She'll go back
theatrics?
to- She'll go back to her spot in the back.
Oh, Vivra has the umbrella like hiding her face because I rolled a 4 to not blush, so that's what's
Yep.
happening.
Oh,
Oh, now you roll a nat 20. Where were you when I needed you?
Jesus. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Does someone else do something? I'm in pain.
I believe we can skip ahead to making camp for the night.
Alright.
If we, or are we riding through?
You should not be riding through.
I understand that, but,
But-
I'm asking. Wither's not in charge of that, so
We will camp for the night.
okay.
what's wrong with riding through?
Alright. As you guys had your
I mean, I can see in the dark.
fun with the card and just kind of, general conversation between each other. It's travel time, it's going to take a long time. You see the occasional traveler that walks by you guys every once in a while. Now that the sun has started to go down, so it's definitely time to get ready for camp. And you have your time to set up camp. By the time you have set up camp, it is dark at this point. Yeah. The night is up to you guys, unless you want to just sleep away right away. Then I'll just need to know who's keeping watch.
Vivra turns into a wolf.
Okay.
Wither will point at Velkorin and herself. She'll say, I can take watch with Lenora.
Oh, yeah, Vivra nods because she remembers that second watch is Velkorin. Oh.
Who the hell is Lenora?
There it is. I was about to say, really? Really?
I'm sitting here like, you guys are
Okay.
just gonna let that slide, okay?
Okay.
Vivra's a wolf right now.
Jesus.
I
Oh my
just
God.
imagine him working for a second, and then like you pointing at him and saying that, and he's just sitting there like,
Wait a second.
"Who the fuck is this?" And trying to process all the people we've met so far, and then he finally comes out like, "Who the fuck?"
The Akari's like, "Is that what?"
Everyone
Take
has
it.
a double take.
That was just perfect because I know me and Jaxie talked about this. So both of us were just sitting there like, they're really gonna just blow that over? All right.
I'm like, oh wow, they're so nice. They think I messed up and they're just gonna pretend it didn't happen.
I gotta be honest, my brain did not comprehend. I mean, I heard it and I was like, clearly it's something that I missed, or I'm sick and my brain isn't working.
I had to process all the names that we've gone through so far, so I'm like, all right, what names do we know?
Right?
And that was not a name I remembered.
It's just the
Vivra just,
buffering.
her? Oh, I have telepathy. Who's that?
She looks confused at everyone and points at Velkorin. She's as if repeating herself very clearly and obviously. She's like, Velkorin.
But you said Lenore?
Lenora.
Lenora.
She looks confused and tilts her head back and
Akari looks at Velkorin and goes, "I didn't know you had that second name."
Either did I.
Can I call you
Wait.
Nora?
So you want to take watch with me?
she nods.
I can also help
Vivra
take
looked at
watch. I'll be in the
Velkorin
tree.
And then Wythr, and then back to Velkorin and telepathies and said, "So, am I not taking watch with you? Because I thought that it's telepathy, by the way. Only Velkorin can hear this. She said,
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna train."
Um,
Wythr
let
does
me.
not know about any of that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why she's like telepathy. I'm so glad I'm a wolf right now. I don't need to say this out loud.
Is there something you'd like to discuss?
Are you saying that out loud to Wythr or
Yeah,
saying
to
that
Wythr.
to...
To Wythr.
No. You don't have to.
I feel like we should have. I feel like we should have some of our most perceptive people on opposite shifts, at least for now.
She nods.
Nice.
That way, you can be in the first, and I will take the second. I would recommend taking Toto, since Toto is probably the louder of the group, in case you need to wake us up.
Hey,
Hey.
Wythr will walk over to Toto, and Wythr gets set up to sit down and watch the group for the night with a good vantage point.
Akari goes in a nearby tree.
Okay, no, I need a vantage point on you. You can't have the vantage point on the person who's watching.
She's totally what? Why do you need a vantage
Wythr-
point? on
Wythr goes
Wythr
and climbs in a
snaps-
higher tree.
I
Wythr
like to
snaps
think-
her finger at you and like beckons you to come back down.
I like to
Why? I
think
always go in the
Down,
tree.
down.
Me. I like to think Vivra actually became a wolf like an hour or two prior as they were setting up or whatever. So she
If I'm on
transforms
watch,
back,
I
and
keep
she's
my
like, "What? Sorry, are you
no,
good?"
sorry. I was just realizing something.
Oh, excitement. I understand. But yeah, Vivra will, after being a wolf for a couple hours, she's like, "Oh, I probably shouldn't sleep as a wolf," as she transforms back. Like, yep, I'm gonna go that way.
Making so much work for me.
I'm
kidding.
thank you for your hard work.
Click twice. God.
Yeah, I know that the things you do for us, for me.
The first two who are taking watch are Velkorin and Vivra. Correct?
No,
Are we
Vivra-
taking second watch?
Second
Yes.
watch.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Wythr and Toto.
And-
Wythr has an eye on wherever the heck Akari is.
Wythr,
Akari
Toto, and
remains in the
Akari.
tree.
Since she's on watch, obviously she wants to have a view of everyone. So if
Akari
Akari's in a tree,
She remains
where's
in the tree.
Akari?
In the nearby tree still.
Goodness gracious.
How high up the tree?
I awkwardly make my way up the tree.
Comfortable enough to lay back in it.
Oh, no. Toto's the trying
And
to
Wythr
climb.
will
Oh,
climb
no.
up slightly higher in the tree. She'll be a branch
so
above
funny.
Akari. She will be a branch above Akari, keeping
Akari.
watch.
It's
Akari
like
is
the
confused
picture!
with Akari is
Oh,
confused with
yeah.
everybody coming in the tree.
Yay! I'm psychic. You're welcome. I'm sorry.
She doesn't tell them to get out or anything. Just I guess if they want to also hang in the tree or rest in the tree, that's fine.
Oh,
Perfect
God.
timing in the art reel.
Such delay.
Oh, that's right. It's
Excuse me,
restraint
pardon
delay.
me.
Be careful not to fall off.
Wythr will also keep an extra special eye on Toto to make sure Toto isn't going to fall out of the tree.
Toto's supposed to be keeping watch, but she is the watch.
Is all right. All right. I'll have whoever's awake make survival checks.
Okay.
Consider it as Akari helping with the first half too, so was some check.
Survival?
Yeah.
Okay, total of 24 for Wythr.
Oh, look at you! New year, new Wythr.
That's a 12.
Yeah, these rolls aren't important, so of course they're high.
Total,
Yeah.
You know what?
total,
You're so right. She
total of
did get,
17.
like a 9
17.
on something else.
Okay. Yeah. For the most part, it is relatively quiet. The hours pass into the night. The rain clears up for the night, exposing the moon.
I'm gonna use my scope after the rain clears.
Rain clears. Okay. Yeah. So, for the most part, you guys don't see anything really happening. You're just kind of doing your thing, keeping distracted distracting yourselves while keeping watch. After a few hours into the night, like I said, the rain clears, the sun is exposed.
At night?
Yep, at night. The moon, I'm sorry. Thank you for the
Matter of
correction.
factly, yes, at night.
Yes, the sun is exposed at night. What the fuck?
Oh no, not a night sun.
Yep.
Oh no,
So the
we've been
moon-
warned about the night sun.
The moon is
Oh, no,
exposed.
it's Chekhov's gun, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's just a solar flare. After a couple hours, both Wythr and Akari start to notice red flakes in the sky. And after a couple more minutes, the moon
Is it snowing?
starts
I'm
to
hoping
shift
it's
to a
fire.
familiar shade of red
Oh no. Are you
and becomes
kidding?
full. Akari, make your wisdom save.
Oh dear.
I recognize this, right? Like, I was awake
Recognize
the
that a
last
blood
time it
moon is
happened.
starting. Yes.
Velkorin and Wythr were awake last time. Was anyone else awake? Aside from Akari?
No.
Okay, so
Just doing.
That's right, Vivra and Toto
I'm
are
just
the-
doing Akari first, so give me a second before
yes, yeah.
we progress from that, because there will be more. I just want Akari to do their thing first. So.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Already. Oh, we had a
Alright.
nice couple nights of respite.
What happened?
Okay. As the blood moon fills the rest of the moon that wasn't full into its normal, or I should say abnormal. That's the word I was looking for.
Unnatural.
Abnormal, unnatural red glow. Akari's eyes shift red. Whether you notice this immediately as she's looking around, as well as after a few minutes of moon just glowing in the sky, you see larger puffs of red smoke start to appear around the camp. And
That's new.
as around you, all of you, you see monsters start to appear
Oh,
in this
no.
red smoke.
Oh my god!
Oh
And-
no.
And everybody is currently surrounded by moblins and bokoblins.
Wee woo, wee woo.
And this is where we'll end for the
Oh.
night.
Oh.
So,
Oh dear.
perfect ending there. That'll be a perfect stall or stopping point.
Mm.
So, Ari's eyes have turned red in the glow of the
Oh,
blood
no.
moon, and bokoblins and moblins have spawned around you with.
Ah, yes, an army.
I'm assuming if it was raining, those of us who aren't in the trees would be taking shelter. Because I don't think do we have tents or do we just have the bedrolls we've been using?
The
uh,
wagon's covered, but
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think we
that's what
have
I'm saying.
external tents.
The
Yeah.
assumption would probably be if it's a clear night, you guys would camp out on the ground. If it was a bad night, you would camp in the carriage
Yeah, and
The
since
way.
it was
Or in a
raining,
tree.
I would assume that we're
or a tree.
over there.
When you're
Yeah.
Akari, it's always a tree.
I'm just trying to figure out spatially where we are, even though we're not starting the fight right this second.
I think I was looking, I'm like, what do I have for like restraints or something? And I am the one character in the history of D&D who does not have 50 feet of rope.
Oh my gosh.
Do I have it?
So, So yeah, that is.
Oh yeah, I do.
So currently, Vivra and Velkorin would be asleep when this happens, but the other three are awake. That's where we'll pause it there and come back next week for that.
Oh man.
With the appearance of another blood moon, because I rolled a 93 today.
Oh jeez.
So that is where we'll leave off. Again, we'll aim to play again next week, same time on Friday. As long as that works out for everybody else, we'll aim for that.
So the 12th.
Yes? Question mark? Yeah, so it'll be the 12th. That'll be what we'll aim for. As long as that works out for everybody. If it doesn't work out, then we'll aim for the 19th, as usual. But I would like to keep going if we can, and we'll continue off with that. So
Yeah, I want to see what goes on with my army.
yeah, we'll see.
Your army.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh
I meant
my
the, I meant the Moblin army.
Spoilers! Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Totally.
Look
real
forward to next
spoiler.
session.
All right. Who is on? I'll rate this. I don't think I've ever rated them before. We'll rate them. The fellow nobody VTuber that nobody I don't ever find nobody VTuber, so I found another one.
Nice.
Rate them. And like I said, we will be back again next week, guys. So thank you so much for coming to the show. Good to be back for our first session of the year. Hopefully we'll keep going and have lots this year. So thank you all for coming by, and we'll see you next time. So bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.